Check, check. Hello, hello.
It's a different world in here.
It is a different world.
Lead me in.
Lead me in. Oh, my God.
Everyone, welcome back to another special episode of the Born Reddy Podcast. I'm your host, Anthony Reddy, and we are joined by some handsome brothers.
Oh, how kind.
We are here in Salinas, California, in the Jamboree Room, I like to call it.
Oh, yeah.
Ray, thank you so much. Sue,
Jamboree.
thank you guys. Christine, we see you over there.
Oh, man.
Brothers, go ahead and introduce yourselves. Let's get this started.
Start with Stevie. Why don't you go? Take it away.
Well, first of all, Anthony Reddy, thank you for having us on the Born Reddy Podcast. We're stoked to be here. My name's Stephen Thomas. I also go by Stephen Rayger, and I'm an actor, a little bit of an entrepreneur, a little bit of everything. But at the end of the day, I'm just a dude. You know,
You're more than everything.
I'm just a guy.
I'm just a guy.
Well,
You know?
some people might say that you're more than just a guy.
Well, thank you.
A little less than a god.
You're definitely a man about town. I mean, Stevie was out today. Every fucking person knew him.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It's true.
You're a local legend here, huh?
Well, I don't know.
Pillar of the
Okay.
I don't know
community.
about that.
Okay, you're being modest.
He's being very
Let's
modest.
pass it to Devin.
I'm Devin Thomas, writer, director, filmmaker, podcaster, entrepreneur. What can't I do? No, I'm just kidding. You know, jack of all trades, master of none, as they say.
But most importantly, these are my brothers, man. We've known each other for, what do we say now? Like
I think 13 years.
13 years.
Yeah, we narrowed it down to 13 years.
Yeah.
Sometime around 2012.
And it doesn't feel like that because
No, it does not, yeah.
it feels like we've never fell off, which there was a point that we did fall off, but we went to a different route. But then we picked up back up like and nothing ever happened.
Yeah.
Which that's how you know it's true friendship.
I want to add
Yeah.
context. There was no falling out. It was just,
Well,
No, paths were
There's
not
a
in the
huge
same
fight that
the same
happened.
Wow.
orbit. No,
Yeah,
no.
let's start from the top.
That's,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. No, I just want for context. It was just, Anthony and I were in the same circles, and then like our circle, overlap like a Venn diagram, and here we are.
Yeah, we've always stayed in touch. We've always followed what you've been up to in your career and life and everything.
Oh, yeah.
And there's always been like a special connection. Like I said,
That's nice of you to say.
we always felt like a
Sweet.
natural brotherhood.
Very sweet.
It's been really easy, like the way
That's what I'm
we
saying.
are.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's just-
for context, I actually haven't seen Anthony in probably, I want to say, a solid 10 years, and
That's actually true in person.
it?
like
Yeah.
in person,
That's actually.
in person.
I feel like maybe not 10
Well,
years.
maybe.
Maybe.
2015-ish?
Well, I think I saw you in Cali Roots in 2017.
That's what I'm saying. So okay,
So we'll just say give or take,
8.5.
yeah, like something. But it's
Yeah.
it's been a long fucking time.
Yeah, but it's like no time.
Right. No,
Yeah,
absolutely. We want that,
Yeah.
guys. By the way.
And it's like,
Oh my
but it's
God.
like no time has literally passed. Like we're out kicking it, driving around town. We're getting pizza,
Yeah.
grabbing beers, and it's like
Hayes Place, Guinness.
Picked up wherever we left off.
exactly like
Straight
a true,
up.
A true
You guys give me
brother.
the full royal treatment of Salinas and and Carmel, and it was needed because for someone who has been away from California for so long, like I needed that, and I felt like a local celebrity being with you guys
Yeah.
everywhere we went.
Well,
You were well received.
You guys.
No,
yeah.
you were well
Oh,
received.
me?
Yeah,
I mean, I'm
amongst
just, you know-
our people.
I'm the other person in the group. Yeah, maybe like this is our other brother.
yeah.
That's how it felt. Honestly, I was like, hey, this is the other brother. Tanya didn't question it. Sam loved him.
Right. He was a nice guy.
Dude,
Mhm.
super
Yeah.
cool.
Killer.
Give him a quick shout out. Yeah, please.
Sam Persall, he's a star of Peninsula Nights, one of them at least, one of a few. What can I say? He had a stellar scene in the Little Big Boxes scene in the film where Stevie as Tom and Christina's Bella, they go in there and they have a nice little romantic beat while they buy a bottle of champagne.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, Sam, you always have a spot in our movies. I know you asked today. We're working on something, so we'll find a place for him.
Yeah, we
We're
love
gonna-
you, Sam
He's
We're
a
gonna find-
natural.
yeah.
and Linda.
He was really kind. Yeah, just for meeting him for the first couple minutes.
He's a warm presence, right?
Oh my gosh. What's his ethnic background?
I think he's Italian, but grew
Italian.
up in France. I think his family moved
Okay.
there
Okay,
because of the war and all that. Yeah.
I see.
I don't know all the details.
You're gonna have to
but-
talk to him about that.
Yeah, he looks
He's a-
ambiguous. I knew he was like European somehow, but I didn't want to even get into the details. I'll let you guys
Yeah.
talk.
No,
No.
he's
He was really
He'll
nice.
tell you all about it if you like.
We
ask
wrote some
about it.
French in the script
He's
too, and he
awesome.
helped Stevie with it. Remember?
Oh yeah. I remember when we were making the movie, it was gonna be I think Italian.
That's
Mhm.
true.
Like the scene was gonna be like he's like this Italian guy, and then he's like, like
Can we just
s'il
do
vous
it in
plaît,
French?
You know, let's just do it in French. It's more beautiful. And so
Loves his language.
anyway,
He brought some flair to it.
he did.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think you actually maybe switched it because of that.
He literally read it because remember I rewrote it. I think it was actually the tailor shop scene, and he read it and he's just like, "Why Italian?" He's like, "Do French."
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, besides the point, he's a man of many talents.
Shout out Sam and Linda. We love you guys.
We love you, Sam.
And Tanya.
And we saw Tanya today too. Anthony got to check out her new
We met
spa.
another local legend.
She's like
She was a
legit,
riot, man, but I loved her. I loved her energy. She was. I just met her. I literally just met her for 30 seconds. She was like, "Boys, come follow me. I'm going to show you this new spa that I'm opening up." And I'm like, "What?" Like, yeah, just come in, and it's not even done. And then there we are. Like, I'm like, how did this even
was
happen?
so
Like,
random.
the right timing. But oh my gosh, we could have been there for an hour talking. She has all these stories that
Oh my god.
a riot. Yeah.
She's the number one signature day spa in Carmel. She is always like reader's choice number one. In
Oh, yeah.
everything.
Really.
Yeah.
She said she won again this year. It's going to be published
Like
soon.
30
Number one spa in Carmel, signature day spa.
30 years, 28 to 30.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Well, if you see her special customized green wrap Cybertruck out there, you know it's
Yeah.
Tanya. So, and give her a wave. She'll wave back.
Yeah.
She definitely will. Yeah, you had quite an odyssey through the peninsula today.
I did.
I'd say,
Yeah.
I mean, dude, you saw a lot.
I did. And it was needed, honestly. I asked you boys, I was like, can we go to Carmel today? It's been a while since I've been out there. I think it's been 10 years.
10 years, the centennial, because I kind of remembered you posted about it. And then you're
Your
like, that's
memory is
right.
impeccable, dude. I'm
What's
getting
it
so
called,
old. I can't
elephant
remember
memory?
anything. The fact that you remember everything like that, I just want to be able to have that.
I know, it's crazy.
Yeah, give me some of that.
I got some
please.
excellent recall, to say the least, you know.
You do.
If you need a witness
cheers.
testimony,
Cheers,
call me.
brother. Yeah,
Call
cheers.
me.
Solange, everyone.
Cilantro.
Thanks, everyone.
Oof, it's hitting.
It is. Is it?
Honestly, it's nice. I
This is
mean,
a gorgeous beer, by the way, Ray. Thank you so much.
one
It
of
tastes
many,
like more.
literally.
What did I want to say about today? Yeah, I wanted to go back because my parents took a picture in front of the Carmel by the Sea sign during the 2016 centennial. That's what
Oh,
I said.
yeah?
And going back there and seeing that, it gave me what I needed. You know, a little
That's good,
nostalgic,
yeah.
little memory. Sent the pictures to Dad today, and even said he's like, "Oh man, I miss Mom and glad you're out there and doing that. She would have loved that."
It's
So
very sweet.
yeah.
It's nice to know.
can I also say that, and I said this before to everyone, but Carmel feels like a Switzerland, Italian, just a European place. Like you're transformed. And after visiting there for so long in
Yeah,
Europe, it's
Totally.
how would you describe that feel in Carmel?
Like that, like slice of Europe,
Right.
right there, and just
Like an Alpine feel, like the Swiss Alpine.
It's got a village
a
vibe.
Mediterranean-
kept saying
Yeah.
Swiss. I always thought like more like French, like
Mhm.
northern France meets like
Sure.
a little bit of like British vibes and stuff. But you lived there, so I mean,
It's hard to say one thing. I just went to
Maybe Irish
Switzerland
vibes.
specifically, like, and there was like I think I showed you that on the corner there was a building that looked like wooden
Yeah.
and had like an
Yes.
Alpine.
You pointed
feel.
at that
but
one,
there's so
yeah.
many different.
I'd agree. It's got an alpine area.
There's so many different
Mhm.
places in Carmel that makes you feel like you're in a different part of the country.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
like all the
Yeah.
countries.
That's why
In
it's
Europe.
special.
Yeah,
It is special.
yeah.
Like Santa Cruz.
Yes, yes. Represent Santa Cruz today.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Reppin'.
Yeah.
I'd
What's up,
say
Santa
it
Cruz?
it even had that like European vibe where like you go down like an alleyway and then it's just like a little like you don't really know where you're going.
Yeah,
Everything's
like
kind of
Harry
like
Potter vibe.
it's tucked away. I wouldn't say like honestly if I could compare it to something like you're saying Switzerland, I haven't been, but like even like the Prague vibe. Like remember the Cat Cafe? It was so weird to find. It was like in this weird spot.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, that bookstore. I wouldn't have gone back there and found that if we weren't just like exploring today.
I'll give you a little more context.
Sure,
When
yeah,
I went
yeah.
to Switzerland, there was a lot of Asian tourists. And it felt like that for some reason when I was back there. I went to Lucerne and Interlaken in Switzerland. And those specific places, I felt like I was transported back there. For some reason,
That's
I don't
funny.
know why. I could be wrong. Could be a different vibe, but I did have a Mediterranean feel also some places.
It's kind of like we use this word, but eclectic, right? There was a
Oh,
lot of different
I love when you
styles of
talk those kind of
architecture.
words to me.
I know. But even going around Carmel
it
by
funny?
the sea,
I don't know like these words, but I'm also curious. Like, how do you use it in a sentence?
It's always
and how do you
time to
spell it? And I'm looking
expand.
it up.
expand your vocabulary,
always,
right? But no,
always.
even driving around by the sea, you saw the houses. Like we saw some that looked like a fairy tale cottage, and then we saw some that were just modern mansions.
Mhm.
It was very like there's
We're
diverse.
just gonna say it's a fairy tale place.
Yeah,
Just that's I
fair to
think
say, because
captures it well.
It's something that you can't just put your finger on. It feels like a lot of things.
Have you heard of the term cottage core?
No.
It's like a cottagecore capital of the world. It's a lot of people go there just
Carmel
to
is.
yes to
Oh, I didn't know
explore.
that.
It's like a internet aesthetic,
now that
right?
you
Christine,
pointed
you know what
out,
I'm talking about?
Yeah,
Cottagecore.
cottagecore.
I can see that.
It's where people dress up like Alice in Wonderland. They go out to like places that look like that. But that's one of the top towns for like that cottagecore vibe.
Oh, okay.
I believe
Yeah.
it.
So
for
that's
sure.
actually well, you saying that it makes sense. Fairy tale, cottagecore, kind of all.
Yeah. I don't
entails
like
the
to
same
say
shit.
thank you for letting us be a part of the sending your dad that 10-year centennial picture
Mm.
because I actually took like behind the scene photos
You did.
of Anthony taking photos
Mhm.
and he sent it to his dad, and for an 84-year-old, he texts back pretty quick.
He's sharp, man. He's a young 84. He really is. He really is. And Ray, I would love for you to meet him soon. Also, obviously, there'll be an opportunity to do that.
Oh, yeah,
but
you gotta
guys
meet
will fall in
Papa.
love, and he's just the most social, funniest guy ever.
Mhm.
I actually think I met your dad when Stevie.
You did actually. He remembers. Now I think about it. Yeah. About 10 years ago.
Yes.
I think so.
yes.
Or maybe, give or take.
It's probably 10 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, we love your dad, Papa Reddy. We love
do.
you.
We love you, Papa.
Oh gosh, don't let it get to his head, dude.
Don't gas him up. Don't boost his
I
ego
was
too
just
much.
It came to me. I was just gonna say that Devin and Papa already shared the same birthday, so
We do.
Yeah.
How
pretty
crazy is
special.
that?
Really?
yeah.
April 14th.
Uncle Barton.
See? We know three
Wow, there's something
people.
special about that day.
It's a great day.
It's a day
Wow.
winners are born. No.
Well, boys, of course, thank you for taking me.
Yeah, absolutely.
To
Our
repay
pleasure.
the favor, and I definitely will have to do that once I'm settled. I will have to take you boys, and eventually, family trip to Ireland.
Oh yeah.
We'll have to do the
100%.
whole
Do it.
thing.
We're
Yeah,
holding to it.
Ray, you're down.
Oh yeah.
I gotta get my face in that Guinness picture.
1,000%. Absolutely.
Oh shit,
Yeah.
Told you.
We'll make you mayor for the day. We'll figure it out.
dude.
That's all I.
Okay,
ask.
perfect.
Even if for a minute.
Nah, we can make that happen,
Oh
sir.
my God.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Crazy.
I was thinking
You gotta get him on here.
Oh,
maybe,
shit.
Like, for Christmas through New Year's, I don't know.
Can we give them a mic? There's another mic that we can
Yeah,
hook up.
absolutely.
We'd have to plug in. Here's the deal. We
Oh,
might.
it's okay.
Well, the problem would be is that the interface doesn't have a cable hooked up, and I'd have to make a new track.
Okay,
We'd have to
alright.
pause.
But we love this, so keep it going.
Well, we
Yeah,
have
this is
tomorrow
a
morning. We
family
can do a
episode,
5
guys.
a.m.
We're figuring this out. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
We got a rig
We're
over
learning.
here, and
We are.
yeah.
I do have another. Just when you guys break a brand new mic, it doesn't need an interface.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's in the other room. If you know how to work it, I've not even.
Let me check it out. Yeah.
Well, how about this?
I'd love to check it
If-
out.
If you guys continue supporting us and what we do with the Born Reddy podcast, us with making movies, Devin with directing them,
An unscripted podcast.
Unscripted podcast.
all
Let's
of
give it
the
a shout.
stuff, and you guys like to see it,
We can smoke.
With that big cannabis
Let us-
We'll
sponsorship,
do our best, right?
help us feed
Hey,
our
we'll
habit.
take any of the abundance that comes our way.
help us feed our
We're not
habit,
Help
picky.
us feed our good habits, right?
Yeah.
Our alcoholism and all of this,
our marijuana
so we
smoking.
can also buy more microphones.
There you go.
Cheers to that.
I guess this is also a good time to plug Devin's podcast,
Oh, yeah.
Unscripted, which we just did an episode.
We did.
And please like, subscribe, share. Okay?
Of
Do that
course.
for us.
Do it.
Alright.
Like, sub. Go to YouTube. That's
And
the only
then-
one that matters.
Yeah.
And then we're going to
YouTube.
promote the movie in a second because we'll get into it. But
Dude,
before
yeah.
we do that, can we just talk about the bankers experience
Oh my
yesterday?
God.
Because
Oh, shit.
it's worth mentioning. I cannot believe that this happened. So, Stevie, take it away. I think you need to tell the stories. You're the man of the hour.
Well, here's the deal. So last night we went to downtown Salinas.
Yeah, we did.
And he just wanted to see the sign. No, I'm just kidding. But we went.
We were hungry.
We were hungry.
Hungry?
Yeah.
They're hungry for Guinness
Downtown
on
Salinas.
tap.
That's what I was gonna say. We're on the hunt for a nice Guinness.
We
So
were.
we go.
That's true.
We hit Dubbers, and it was just like, you know,
It was a May vibe.
yeah.
We were like, ah.
It was packed, but like, you know what I mean. And so we go. They had Guinness on tap, and then I was like, I'm not feeling it. Let's go and walk to Kingsden. We hit that. That was a total vibe there.
It's a
King's
great
Den
bar.
reminded me of a Sacramento dive bar that I used to go to with my buddy Brian, and it transported me back. And then when we got in there, I was like, let's do it. Like let's really have.
We
like,
leaned
an
into
experience
it.
here,
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know? And I really liked the bartender. He was really nice.
dude, the
He
bartender.
hit it off
Super
with you.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah. Anyways, we started there, had a good drink.
Yeah, we grabbed
You
some
know?
drinks at King's Den, and then I think we wandered back to.
We went back to Dubbers.
Dubbers.
Well, Anthony was like, maybe I'll get food. I'm like, look, we can go to Bankers. I know their kitchen's open late.
Mm.
But then we saw Dubbers. Like, well, let's try that Guinness on tap. You
Mhm.
know,
How was that Guinness on tap?
It was pretty good.
it wasn't bad. It was maybe better than the one at King's Den.
I mean, I hate to put a rating on it,
I know.
you know, but let's just say like a 6.5 out of 10.
I think so. I'm gonna give it a 6. 6
yeah,
out of 10
Yeah,
flat
it's
for me.
okay. Yeah, it was good. It still tastes like a good Guinness.
I think the extra stout.
Airport day.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
Or the
right,
Portnoy
right.
of Guinness, dude.
Oh my gosh.
Right.
Would love to be a guest or have him as a guest one day.
6.5.
He's so much fun.
Come on,
Yeah.
Dave. Give
Yeah.
us a
But
barstool
anyways, we had a
deal.
good beer. You went to the
We got
bathroom,
some-
and then we
got
went to
some,
Bankers,
You don't have
which
to
is
share that detail.
Well,
but
you know.
okay, so after that,
you need to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, I did.
It's okay.
Right.
It's not like you went number 2, dude.
No, I didn't. It
I
was-
know.
It's just a long line.
It was 1 and 2.
Wild.
So look, let me
Christine.
just cut to the chase of it. I went to Bankers and I won huge. I cashed out.
Well, let's dress the story up. We walked to Bankers, the local card room, right? Anthony's thinking, well, okay, I'll get some fucking food, right? That's why we went.
Fucking food, yeah.
Yeah, it's
You
true.
didn't want
Yeah,
another
no, it's
cheeseburger.
true.
And Bankers, if you don't know, Salinas, California, it's known for its tacos, So we were like, hey, you know what? Let's check it out. We go in there. Stevie's like, I'm gonna go play blackjack. He heads to the table. Anthony and I head to the bar. We get our order in, get some drinks. I go over, check on Stevie. He's playing the Spanish 21. They got rid of blackjack. I think there's like something going on with blackjack in California at the card rooms. But I'm like, good luck. Don't lose too much money on Spanish 21. I go back to Anthony. I was like, you figure out the rules. We're hanging out. Anthony tells me a gre's story, a lovely story.
Yeah, let's keep
And
the stat.
We go from that. It's about 10, 15 minutes. And then, I was like, let's go, let's hit the bathroom. We go to hit the bathroom.
Wait, but can we just mention?
Yes, the screaming and the joy.
Just like
explosions.
Once in a while, we might hear like a little roar of excitement in the background somehow.
We think nothing of it.
Didn't think anything of it because I'm
Yeah.
like locked into the story and Devin's really liking it. Which one day maybe I'll have the courage to say it.
It was
But it was
funny.
a really good story.
It's just a New Jersey story. That's all.
Okay, shout out Andrew Acosta. He
There you
knows.
go.
Yeah, he'll know. That's enough said. Anytime you're with that guy, it's a good time. Then we head to the bathroom, still hearing excitement and screaming. Now, and then I get a text from Stevie saying, "Come here now."
That's all.
I was like,
okay.
your brother wants us to go outside and.
I think to my fucking, I had no idea. I thought he was just saying,
Okay, well,
hey,
you
come
were
to
there
the
first.
table.
So, what did you see when we got to the table?
We leave the bathroom, finish our beers, whatever. We go over to the table, and like I see Stevie, like I thought he was buying in to get more money. They're just filling up like 2 or 3 of these fucking chip things, right? And I'm just like, what are you buying in? He's like, no, this is my winnings. I'm like, it's been like 20 minutes since we ordered food and got there. He's up like, I don't know, almost $2,000 or $1,000 bucks, whatever it
tables
was.
are fully
$2,000.
booked. There's people standing behind him.
People are
and
cheering.
He has a grip of chips.
I literally said he's getting ready to do another hand. I'm literally like,
And you look at me,
I look at Anthony, I'm like, we gotta leave.
and you look back, and I go, grab your chips and let's go.
I was like, let's go. I was like, we need to go. And
How
he's
much-
just like,
dude.
one more hand.
yeah, one more hand. And I was like, dude.
I at that point I think I was doing
Skedaddle.
like $500 bets. or
He was just
something.
gambling, just wildly. Erratic
Dude,
bets.
you were gone for 15 minutes.
15 minutes.
And he
and
started
he's
with,
got
what, 200?
200, yeah. And it's funny because I was playing and it was called Spanish 21, and I was just like, hey, the guy to my right's like, why don't you watch me play and I'll teach you a little bit. I'm like, all right. And he was doing good. And then I go, I thought I got the hang of it, and I'm like, I put $10 down, the table minimum, and I go and I hit it, and I'm like, all right, not bad, okay, I think I'm getting the hang of this. Then I look around and everyone's doing like, maybe $25. I'm like, I'll match this guy. I hit it again.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm like, well, fuck it. Why not just do $100 bet? And and
That's normal.
yeah.
and so and then
$100
I keep hitting it, right? And I just keep winning and winning. Well, then this guy goes, eventually I'm doing $250 hands, right?
Man.
And I'm like, because I know I had some money, and I go, and the guy goes, dude, you have a 11, 8 and a 3. And I'm like, okay. And he goes, double. I'm like, double. And I go, what do you mean? He goes, you can double in Spanish 21. So I'm like, okay, I put a stack. He goes, no, 2 stacks.
Yeah.
My God.
So
Double.
so everyone's
Almost.
like, my stack's already like this high. I get another tower going, and then all of them were like, do it. So they're all cheering, and I'm
You
like,
can't be left alone.
I know.
I'm like, look, I'll do a double if you guys want it. And they're all like, that's when they start cheering.
And all the while, we had no idea. This
place
was all
is-
for you.
This place is no bigger than, I don't know, like a library, you know what I'm saying? And like everyone's crowded around Stevie, and we were there for, I swear, for 15 minutes, dude.
Dude, we had no idea.
That's
because
why I have to tell the story, because it's incredible how you just were able to, and you were locked in. Once you walked right in, like
I
I'm
was
going to the
locked in. It's funny too. Like I had these stacks that were so high they were like gonna fall over if you hit it too hard.
it was the Twin Towers.
And the Twin Tower came, right? And I told them this is like the 5th time I had hit it like in a
Sure.
row. And I'm like, should I do it, guys? I got another double. And they're like, do it. And they're super loud. The actual car dealer guy, he was like, do it.
Oh my
He
God,
fucking
dude.
wanted me
He
to
loved
win.
you, dude.
Dude, and I fucking did it, and he was like keeping. He's like, just make sure it's there. And he's like, he put it. He's like, I was like face down because you have to ask him face down.
Right.
And he puts it face down. He's like, he peeks at it. He just flips it over. He's like, it's a king.
Oh my!
My
It erupted.
God.
Yes, he's like
The
like,
whole place.
They were fucking. I was getting fucking shaking hands.
my
fucking
gosh,
high
dude.
fiving.
They were upset we removed you because we knew what was good for you. Right? We gotta get him fucking out of here.
And then the guy
you
to
know?
my right just
Yeah, they were like all bummed. They're like, oh, now I have to go back to.
We're the
playing more,
buzzkill.
$10.
like, the guy to
The
my,
show's
the
over.
guy to my
You're
right,
like
it's
their
like,
star, dude.
yeah. He goes. He's like, damn, bro, this is your first time. I'm like, I guess so.
Beginner's luck.
I was like, hey, I'm cashing out. I gotta go, but here, take my luck with you. You know what I mean?
Dude, the reason why I wanted you to tell that story is because I think that's like who you are. Like everything I've ever seen, how you like carry yourself with confidence and good vibes. Things like that happen to you all the time. There's so many good things. I remember good things I remember about you about like when we worked with the Hold Up and the music and going.
I
these
live
places.
off of luck. You know,
It's an
I really
attitude.
do.
It's an attitude you carry, and that's why I wanted to start off by saying that story because it's like, dude, I've seen it so many times. That's like a testament to who you both are.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
What are you, Jack Dawson? I live off of luck.
I
Fucking
live
Titanic
off of
over
luck.
here. My God, I love it. It's true though, dude. You got like
You
that
got something,
fucking
man.
lucky streak.
You got Moxie Kid,
You do. And there's
got
a big,
something.
big lack of it these days.
something special.
Yeah, you just gotta put it out there. You know.
Yeah.
I wish we saw more of the show because we were just like, we had a great taco, but like it was
Yeah,
like,
we
fuck,
gave
man.
Him, we gave him the hook and pulled the curtain and said, "Let's get out of here."
You didn't care. You were literally like, I don't fucking care. I'll just keep gambling. But I mean, dude, they loved you.
That was perfect.
Yeah.
Even the fucking pit boss, not the pit boss, but Geraldo, whatever his role was there.
Geraldo.
That guy,
He's the bank.
he was the dealer.
No, he's playing the bank.
Oh, he's playing the bank. Well, he worked there.
Yeah, he's.
I didn't know that. Okay, whatever.
Well,
He was
that's-
he was like
so I-
dapping Stevie up. He's like,
well,
bro, anytime,
Yeah,
come
yeah,
back.
The
Play
guy.
some
Okay,
Spanish
so like,
21.
when they don't give a fuck. They just wanted they were happy with my success. When the bank of the casino was shaking my hand when I was cashing out.
Straight up.
You know,
Dude, when's the last time they had that? Not never.
I don't know.
You know?
But I was just like I told the guy I'm like I just I bought him at 200. I came back with fucking 4 stacks of $500 fucking trays.
If
know
you
what I
were in
mean?
Vegas,
Yeah.
they would have been comping your room. You would have had a
Oh,
nice
yeah,
free
easily.
meal.
and I
You'd
and
have
the,
been there for the whole week.
and the,
would've
the guy,
never
the
let
guy
you
goes,
leave.
like-
Easily.
I'm like, I don't know where. I was like, fucking, where'd the $200 go? I don't know. And
Looks empty over there.
It is a little empty. How can we fix this, Ray? Could you? No. Just go for it, man.
We just go for it.
Just walk across the camera. Don't worry.
There
It'll
you go.
It'll
No,
go.
you're good.
No,
You
you're
walk
fine,
across.
man. Just
Yeah.
go.
so you mentioned,
Oh, you're fine.
No. We want you in there.
you said the hold up.
Well,
That's-
it's just all
in
the things.
general.
I'm obviously admit you through them, right?
Yes,
Because
yes.
Devin and you were part of
That
this
was how we all. You know,
Devin,
whole
Devin was
journey of it.
super involved, right, with the hold up. He got like clicked up with them, and then I'm his younger brother, so naturally,
guilt by association, dude.
I got all the cool shit to go along with that. you know?
That was an
Just
era.
the way you carry yourself.
You
And I
know.
wanted you to tell that story specifically because it's like someone who's seen it for the last 12, 13 years.
Mhm.
Not surprised.
In the last 48
Not
hours,
surprised.
you know,
Yeah, of course.
up close and personal.
I'm lucky because you know why? I got to meet you out of
You're
that
being too kind.
experience.
Yeah.
It is true, dude.
Bad influence, I'm telling you. I was a bad influence, I'm sure.
No,
dude. Anthony was a good influence. He was like
No,
probably.
I really was.
Yeah.
I really was a good soul.
That was so fun, dude.
I always made sure everyone was good,
I remember I met
taken
you.
care of.
I met
For
you
sure.
backstage, and then I thought it was so cool that you liked Starbucks.
At the time, we were just like, because obviously, Grant and Michael worked there. They were all. Maybe that's in L.A.
That was in L.A. That
But
was
we were
before.
all
No,
fans
no,
of
I know
going there. We
Grant
just
worked there at
liked-
one point for
we
sure
just liked-
before.
I
Thank you so
felt
much,
like
Ray.
I felt so cool, like
Thank you.
walking with you
Cheers.
guys, being part of the crew.
Oh, I remember. You're talking about going to Starbucks in Santa Cruz.
Yeah, we were
Yeah,
walking
yeah,
downtown
yeah.
I don't
Santa
remember.
Cruz.
We would do like a pre-show Starbucks trip usually. Okay, they do sound
the show.
check.
Yeah.
We
Yeah, of
head
course.
down
Yeah,
there, and
yeah.
then like,
Okay.
dude, they didn't play till like the end of the night. So
Yeah,
that
they're
fucking
they're
Starbucks trip was
closers.
probably like 6 o'clock. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then we hang out. Maybe we go to that Mexican restaurant in Old Town or downtown Santa Cruz.
I just
I
thought it
remember
was.
that we
was
went there
a-
a couple times
yeah.
with Clev and
There would be like
That's
a
right.
pre-show
Yeah.
thing because it was
Yeah,
it was a
yeah.
while. You get there early, but then you had like hours to kill. So
right.
Yeah, but that's funny though. I had no idea how like the behind the scenes worked at that time.
it was new to us.
because it was like you guys are 1,500 people, sold out crowd. They're all there for you guys, right? Them, right? But
I'm just part of the
Anthony,
behind the scenes.
they were for you in spirit.
No.
I know what you
were
If
rolling with
anything, I
them.
try to enhance my energy any way they could support. I mean, obviously,
No, I hear it, dude.
Michael
yeah.
is our dear friend. One of my best friends, and we just wanted them to to be at the best.
Yeah.
Whether
That's
it was
true.
the merch, whether it was the promotions we did, or even the digital performance in the background, like we had that the video that would run in the background.
Oh shit,
that's
yeah,
so
you're
cool.
right.
Like just
Yeah.
anything we could do to make the experience better. We had
Right.
beach balls that we threw at the crowd.
I was gonna say it was a pretty interactive show.
know,
Those
we
beach
made
balls
it.
don't pump themselves.
You know
Let
what
me
I'm
tell you.
saying? We made an effort to do a meet and greet with people. Like
Oh, you know what we do?
we gave resources like to where they needed.
Yeah.
we
Dude,
were just
for
behind the
sure.
scenes,
Also,
and
too,
we were happy with that.
There'd be a line like all the way like 3 blocks long in Santa Cruz, and we would go out and we would just like hype people up. You know what I mean? Right?
Yeah.
We would just like give out like fucking promotional shit, whatever it was. Just fucking saying like, hey guys, they're fucking here.
Those hold up
You know?
shows during the 2010s were wild.
I mean, anything behind the scenes, social media, we did it all.
Yeah,
so
for
it
sure.
was them. We were there for their success and support, and
Absolutely,
and that's what's great
dude.
about we're all together doing that.
It was
Yeah.
fun to be a part of the ride in
was.
some
It was
capacity. You
fun.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
I felt like a rock star.
In
It
what
was a great
world
time.
would-
You guys sold a lot of tickets.
Oh yeah.
Club gave you guys a lot of tickets. I remember in high school.
I mean, they were just so popular.
It
They
helped
blew up
too,
so
yeah.
fast.
I had no idea who they were.
Yeah.
No offense, but it was. I just heard everything from them. I had no idea what their music was, and I'd be like, "Who do you guys sell all these tickets for?"
Yeah, right.
But they sold all of them.
Yeah,
Hey,
right.
So-
We did anything we could do to help. Literally anything.
Supply and demand. People wanted them, dude. People
No, I
love the
know.
hold up.
I know. People were buying like when we do a tour or show, like, and they release the tickets, they'd be like literally almost sold out right away.
It's pretty
that
crazy.
was
It
a
was pretty
crazy
incredible,
time,
yeah.
dude.
Guys, check out Michael, the Hold Up. He's an amazing artist. He's our dear friend. And the stuff that he's going to be coming out with soon and what he's working on is going to be great. Like,
Dope. We
I'm really
slapped a
excited
little
for it.
hold up today through Pebble Beach, actually, and it was pretty suiting. Like honestly, we were driving. I was looking at the ocean. I had a little buzz going, so it was nice.
you
but
did.
it was good,
Yeah, you
dude.
did. Now we're starting again, dude.
I know, right?
I want
We're back.
the Thatch Devin to come back, dude.
Dude, we need Paul to keep coming out
Yeah.
with a fucking round every
Yeah,
20
I
minutes.
know. That was a special night. Be able to shoot an episode at the pub.
I'll start drinking faster and smoking Pete's.
There we go.
Raymond's ready to smoke.
Ready?
Smoke up,
ready,
smoke
you
your
ready
fatty.
to spark it up, right? Oh, there he goes.
Oh man,
So we did that whole, our real like friendship. Like yeah, it did start with the hold up, and then from there, I mean, it just kind of became like more of like, hey, like, yeah, we're there at the hold up still, but it became like, hey, I care about your personal life too.
The second thing that I did in Midway was the Basics clothing. You guys were huge
Oh,
supporters.
dude, yeah, I love Basics,
You guys were
man.
huge, man.
They were like,
You know?
yeah, were they?
Oh
you.
my gosh, so you're so funny. You could have just walked. Oh, there you go, Ray.
I gotta get out of here.
There you go.
Hold
Basics
on.
was fucking
Let me
huge.
put this down.
Like
Thank you.
I there was
Appreciate
kids.
that.
Sue, you can walk anytime. No big deal. Anytime.
Wow, it tastes great.
Yeah, you had Basics.
So
You were
Basics
the
was the
owner of
clothing company
Basics.
that I started originally, and for a few years, and you guys were just huge supporters. And you guys, I mean, obviously, what do you guys think of the merch at the time? Did you guys
I
fuck
love
with
the
it, or?
logo. I
Well,
love the name.
Yeah, I
Well,
I didn't I never
Actually.
I could never afford it back then
stop
personally,
it,
but
dude. Stop.
I remember I just your name was Anthony
good.
Bay
Killer.
Reddy, right? That was was that your real name?
No,
Okay.
it was a joke. Someone broke into all my social accounts and changed my middle name, which I put J,
Mm-hmm.
Witness protection. Yeah.
and then and then changed to Bay, and I just kept it. So
What a great
Okay.
mistake.
I-
Because
it's a great mistake. Yeah,
It was a great
I like
mistake.
Bay Ready.
Happy
Yeah.
accident, as
It's
they
fun.
say.
and your company was Basics, BAY.
SICS.
Right. And I remember too, it was like big in like the basketball Giants community.
We had sportswear, and I always thought sports sold, and I also think that the Bay Area represents really well. And there was obviously a lack of representation of like just artists out there designing.
Yeah.
You know? So I mean, shout out to my former partner Johnny Romero. He's very talented, and I could
Go
give him.
Johnny.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
man,
I could give him just an idea of something, and it could be done within an hour. And he's an amazing graphic designer. And unfortunately, they don't talk anymore. But doesn't mean I don't root for him. And
Yeah.
No, it was a fun time.
At the time, the collaboration was probably right on time.
I should
right?
really
Does
do a
that make
deep
sense?
dive about that story. It's pretty fun.
It's a pretty
you
huge
get
story.
Jordan.
But it
No,
was,
I'm kidding.
but it really opened my eyes about like starting your own thing, doing
Yeah.
something yourself, from
Doing it on
scratch,
your own, yeah.
You know, which we're gonna get into because the whole premise of the show is like, you know,
Being
how did
born
you,
ready.
Yeah. Well, how did you? What was your ready or not moment? Or
Yeah.
you know, what did you want to do your whole life that you never done before? And you know, how did you walk that path? And what did you learn from it? You know, that's what I want to hear, the good stories.
Yeah.
That's why I set up this.
He's
platform,
got plenty
you
of
know?
them.
Yeah, I didn't say I've had so many startups and upstarts and failures and all that.
All
but,
failure's good though.
right.
Can we talk about obviously the movie that you guys
It's but
incredibly
love
made
to.
and it's well
we
done?
would love to. Yeah.
I think that's a great place to start. Yeah, let's get it. Break, please.
Bring it over.
Bring it
Yeah.
over.
Let's see this. What is this right here?
Oh, you're so
Something I made.
you're so sweet, Ray.
I don't know if you
Can
can
see
see
it.
that. It's a little.
We'll
you know,
put up a.
Can you put
we'll get a
picture?
an
of it?
image.
We'll get
Yeah.
an image, a graphic.
Oh, this is nicely done.
Oh, we did them. Yeah.
Yeah.
We promoted the fuck out of that
Look
movie,
at you guys,
dude.
dude.
That's right there in Alvarado.
Wow.
You guys did that.
Oh, that's
Come
the
on,
that's the Amazon Prime one. So that was what we did after we released the movie. We had a promo for the actual like.
Yeah.
So let them know what it
Screenings.
is, where they can watch it, and then we'll get into the story.
So Peninsula Nights, written and directed by me, starring Stephen Ray Thomas and Christine Von Robbery. What can I say? It's a love letter to the Monterey Peninsula, romance. It kind of takes place over 2 nights. That's kind of how I describe it. And it's about a year apart, and it's interesting. It's I've had someone tell me it's a philosophical romance, little like dramedy. What would you say?
I've had people tell me it's awesome.
People love it.
We heard it today.
And Anthony's
did.
watched it. A lot of people. You know
Numerous
what?
times.
Yeah, that's true. We actually
heard it
saw
today.
Sam
Yeah.
Persall, one of the actors in the film, and it was funny hearing him because we talked about this on the other pod last night about the movie, and a lot of the like conclusions he like had from the movie were similar things that you said, like, oh, you were able to express the vision well or the feeling or whatever the meat of the film was. And it was interesting to hear his take because
Right.
I hadn't talked to him since the movie came out.
Yeah.
He also expressed his thoughts on like the premiere, and he's like, it was crazy, like the experience. And that's what I keep telling you is like the experience actually had a big change on like how we felt about even creating art or like working on the movie.
Right.
It gave us a lot of confidence, and I don't know, it felt like something went right.
Sold out 150 seats.
Well, Sue, I gotta remain humble, but you know what I'm saying. It was an
Yeah.
interesting experience to say the least. Like
2 times 2 is what I was trying to say.
we get it. Anyways, I digress, Anthony. Yeah.
No, that's
To your point.
here's my first big question is like, how the fuck do you even start this process? Like, or even come up with the idea, or even maybe like, how did you do it on your own?
That's a good question, Stevie. What do you think? I
Well,
mean,
I would definitely.
no, you
think
go first
Part
because
one of the part two would be like how do you even start that? Would be like having the right people around you, right?
I think also
you know,
the desire and
and
then the right people
the right
as well.
people,
But
right?
yes,
Because if you have, when it was me, Christine, and Devin all living together in the upstairs, and all we're doing is talking about the same thing. We want to make movies. Christine's like, I want to be an actor. And I was like, well, I want to make movies. And then Devin's like, well, I write and direct. And we can only watch movies so long and talk about how much we love them and how much we can do it too.
there's
but-
the talking phase of like the talking phase, like
Right.
the phase of like
get
I
it,
really
dude. You're a
want
little-
to
you're a
do
little
this.
flirty with the idea.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Literally, you're flirting with the idea of
course.
like, I think I want to make a movie. I'll say this. I went to film school, graduated 2015, came home. Film was expensive to do outside of already like, paying off the education, all that, right? So it was kind of like, all right, things hadn't really turned around in the U.S. economy-wise. I was like, fuck it. Like, I'll just kind of do music. And I was in my 20s. I was like, I'll do that. And then as I got closer and closer to 30, I was like, fuck, I really want to do this. But during that time in 2020, Stevie met Christine, and they went on a date. And their first date, they talked all about filmmaking. And she was actually like working out in New Orleans before she came to California. She had moved
New
from Puerto
Orleans.
Rico,
Mhm.
New Orleans.
No
And
one's-
that was her dream, was to do filmmaking. That's why she even moved to America. And as happenstance, her dad is living in Salinas. So besides the point, Stevie goes on a date with her. I remember the first time I actually talked to Christine, what I talked to you about, Sopranos. I remember talking to a bunch of movies, but Tarantino, Sopranos, all that shit. And we kind of all hit it off. And then I started seeing like things started coming together. We bought the red Komodo, which was a big thing. We were like, you know what, fuck it, let's reinvest in film again. Because we had kind of taken a break. I was already like kind of like done doing music. I'm like, I'm going to go back to filmmaking, screenwriting. I started writing again. So everything was coming together at the same time. I ended up writing first draft of P Nice, 2021. I kind of told you this on the other pod last night. Between that time and 2023, when we actually started filming, everything just came together, and it was like sheer will to actually bring the movie into existence. So I guess the short answer is like, how do you get started? Like, you got to want to do it. You got to be with the right people, which Stevie said. That's absolutely right.
Sure.
That could be part one, actually, like you said. We all had the same intent, vision, and like dream, and we brought it together. And after that was really like, we did a lot of test footage. I mean, remember we filmed that James Bond? We called it the 007 short, but you and Stevie down in Old Town, we went and shot like just test footage after test footage, practicing, learning the craft of cinematography, and like really putting in the 10,000 hours.
Yeah.
You know, aside from like going to film school and all that shit, like you don't have to go to film school. I think it's valuable to learn. It saves you time, but like there's just like experience is the best teacher. So
Yeah, right.
and you can add to that, Stevie, if you'd like.
Well,
You can echo it.
well, I was gonna say too, like, we would also like doing all that testing and stuff. I remember, we'd have like friends and other people we knew being like, well, you know, to making a movie just costs, you know, it's gonna cost you at least $250,000. In $250,000, it's not gonna come out good, right? There was always like that. Oh, I know what you want to do it, but like money would get in the way, right?
Are these friends that are actually in the business? Do they know how much it costs?
I don't
Like
think so.
they've done it before?
No, they've never made a movie, but I still valued their.
Sure.
Who
But
they
they're
were.
telling you what they think it should cost.
Yes, and they'd be like, "We need $250,000, and it's gonna come out okay." But if you had, you know, $500,000, it's gonna come out decent. $1 million is where you're gonna get something
More
okay.
money, more resources, better, you know.
right?
I
might
think
come
there was a stigma around
so and I
filmmaking
so I
that
started,
costs a lot of money.
So after, you know, I'd say, well, can you tell me why would more money make it better? And I'd say, like, can you just explain to me? Well, the audio, right? That's something you have to invest in is audio. So then we look at each other and be like, well, how can we not have to spend money on audio?
We're contrarians. We never like actually gave into the idea that we couldn't do it ourselves. Maybe that's just because of who we are.
Mhm.
But like Stevie and I are like, oh, you don't think we can record good audio? Well, let me fucking show you how we will do
You
it.
figured it out.
Yes.
We
Whatever step you got in front of you. you
even
talked
the
about it.
way
You
we
figured
made
it
our
out.
like kit for the movie, I won't get into the details, but like we were like, this is a one man band, like fucking like dummy proof way to shoot a movie. That doesn't mean make it easy. It was still difficult, but like we cut out, I'm not saying cut out jobs, but like we're like, we can't hire someone, so how can we do it ourselves and still do it professionally?
Right.
Yeah, right.
We didn't have any money. So when we made our movie, like I said, I always joke about it. We made it for a couple $100 and some bar tabs.
It's
You
true.
know what I mean? That's the truth.
You shoot what you know. You shoot with who you are, like obviously your resources,
Mm-hmm.
and you utilize everything you got, which you already know this part of the town, so you use that as an advantage. Use
Yeah.
any
100%.
strength you get.
You know, we had a lot of, you know, like even like Sam, once again, little big boxes. Like we didn't pay a dime, no permits, nothing. We went there, we shot the movie.
A lot of communities.
Yeah,
We got
sure.
a winery from our friends, the Salachi family, which we're still extremely grateful for, down at Rustique Winery. And we didn't have to, you know, pay because they were just like, you know what, like, sure. They weren't asking, and they were also being very like cool, just like letting us do it. But I guess it was, we had the resources and people that were willing to help,
Absolutely.
which is super like valuable. You know, we've talked about shooting the movie in Ireland. We've been discussing that, and like you said the same thing. Like it is who you know, it is your community, it's people that'll actually want to help you out, and like they're not going to, I don't know, like you said, think of an idea that will allow you to do that. It doesn't
Sure.
mean every idea will be like that, but like
Mm-hmm.
you don't need $1 million.
Right.
We just learned that you don't need $1 million to make a movie. Simple as that. We made a movie for absolutely nothing. Just, hey, you know, our movie's Peninsula Nights. We went out at nighttime. All three of us would hop in a car. He had all this stuff. He's a one-man band. We'd hop out on the streets. We'd film the scenes, as many as we could in a night. We'd drive back home, put into the...
We dumped the footage, and Stevie would start editing a scene.
start literally looking at the playback right away and being like, hey, did we get it? We got it that night. Boom. What's tomorrow?
Also, let me throw another thing out. We were not getting paid to make the movie. Those hours we spent was just complete dedication to the craft. Like some people won't. If you wanted to
How long did it take you guys to actually finish it from start to finish?
So we started filming sometime in June. I don't have the exact date, but I remember we
Okay,
went out.
So June.
I think June. I don't know. It's the date we actually premiered. I think it was 13th. But sometime in June we went out to start filming. And between June and I'd say August, we had filmed the first part of the movie.
Mhm.
Night one is what I call it, the Carmel portion of the film.
Had a break.
And then I had a break because my back, I had sciatica. I was out for like
Sure.
2 months straight, literally fucking hospitalized, sucked. Then we went back to film, and we started filming at the night 2 at the East Village Cafe. So that's where the movie picks up. And then between, I'd say that was like September-ish, maybe even a little later. That was between then and fucking February of 2024.
Yeah.
So ballpark
8 months.
8 months.
Okay, so like it was
So
a
you made a
long
movie in
shoot.
8 months with just the three of you.
8 months, and like
Obviously, community support, but three of you,
just three of us.
8
and
months.
I'll say this: it was spaced out over like we didn't shoot every night, right? We'd go out maybe like
Yeah.
2 or 3 nights a week, if we
Yeah.
had a good week, right? And we had to get locations, and it was crazy. Like we went out and we were like, maybe this is gonna work, and then we'd start seeing some of the movie, like, let's keep shooting. Like it's looking good, you know.
Right.
I think that gave us confidence too, is when we started editing it, right? You'd see yourself and you'd be like, hey, like that wasn't too fucking bad,
It's coming together.
you know.
Yeah.
You know.
And of course, we're gonna be our biggest critic, you know.
You guys educate yourself on how to edit, how to do.
I mean,
coloring, how
of
to
course,
do-
we've been studying film our entire
With what they
lives.
knew, or what they didn't know, and what they had, you guys used, and then you guys learned along the way.
Yeah.
Stevie's also what we call a computer wizard. You know, he's a software expert. Like you cannot like, sure, like there's also like the, you know, like creative, just like spirit, but then there's also like understanding, like and having like, I call it technology fluency. Like you
Yeah.
have to understand how to use it.
Right.
And that's being familiar with the program. Once again, that goes into like the 10,000 hours. You got to really know it.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I just get it, you know.
Or
on my
yeah, for
computer.
him, maybe he's just,
I mean,
you
we
know,
could dive deeper into like the questions of like, how did you even know how to shoot and film
Well,
and
that's
edit?
the way I
You
can
know?
understand like the editing aspect is the way Devin is actually like on the field and filming, because like I've held the camera just as much as Devin, but I've never once. You can give the camera to me or Devin, he'll win every time. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like straight up, like I can get what I think looks good, and sometimes I argue with him on it, and then we'll compare an A and B, and it's just like, fuck.
I mean,
he's
dude, I
right.
know when I'm wrong and he's right. That's fine. I'd say I'm editing in my mind. He's editing on the computer, which is like a different type of objectivity. I do edit, but like he's more like on the last movie, like he had started the edit, and like it's kind of like you kind of know where it's going.
Mm.
Not saying if I was editing, it'd be different. Like, you know, like Sinner, I did an assembly edit, you did a tightening.
Yeah,
Right.
We get like a basic, we like a hive mind. We already know where it's gonna go, and it's really just like tightening. But usually Devin's like, you would edit being like, hey, like, can you fix that? Like, well, I'll argue because I don't want to go and do the edit. Oh, well, it's perfect, right? Naturally, you're gonna defend yourself, but then I'll be like, fuck it, let me open up another timeline, do this scene exactly how Devin wants it. We'll A and B them. We usually brought our parents in or Christine, and we get feedback and
Sure.
blind test. And sometimes Devin
Let me
will
throw
be
out
right,
just 2
you know?
cents to echo that. Oftentimes there'd be like a beat in the movie where it's like Stevie's just like, he just cuts. And I'm like, well, hold on. Like, that felt weird. That's all it was. It's like, and I think like I said this like on some of my solo pods, I'm like, follow the feeling. Like, if it fucking felt weird, the audience is like, what the fuck?
Mm.
Yeah, so that was, we wouldn't even
Oh, that's a big
argue.
one, yeah.
But like Stevie's just like, why? And I'm just like, well, hold on. Like, and we figure out a feeling. And then like by halfway through the edit, I think you understood the feel
Yeah.
better than like initially. I'm not even saying you didn't feel it, but like, you're like, I get it now. Like you would start just like intuitively being like, I get it.
Yeah. No,
You
for
know,
sure.
Or if like music felt wrong, we'd be like, it was just, there's so many like nuances or like, you know, minutia within it, but
Mm-hmm.
it'd be like, oh, that sounded too loud, that one sound.
It's just what you guys said. I think it shows and illustrates that you did what a team, like a mighty team. You guys are a mighty team that would have done with like a full film production.
For sure.
You know, everyone has their part and everyone plays a certain role,
Mm-hmm.
but you guys were able to manage that with 3 people, and I think that's incredible. Just that alone.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And you got to have like very little ego involved. I mean, Christine, Stevie, and I, like we had some arguments or like shit, but it's also like, it's just stressful making a movie. So I think most of that was derivative of just like us stressing ourselves out. I was also operating, and sometimes it'd be like out of focus a little bit or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But by the end of it, you're like, this is an egoless craft.
Yeah.
Because if you do have an ego in filmmaking, people are going to just like immediately be like, fuck this guy.
Right. It
Yeah.
just won't
Yeah.
work.
It won't work.
Sure.
You just got to be a team player. And, you know, it's such a big thing to not like, you know, I know. Just it's all for the cause of the film. The
Right.
greater good, whatever you want to call it.
So if someone was going to go out there and wanted to be an inspiring actor, actress, you know, director, or even writer, like what should they do? You know, how do they start, or how do they make that dream happen? Is there someone coming to give that to them, or how does that work?
You know what? Obviously, we're self-starters. I don't think like anyone's coming to like just like I remember when I first moved to LA, I had the Hollywood hopeful thing where I'm like, oh, I can't wait till like maybe like someone's gonna discover me, and like
Mhm.
you got to put yourself on. And you don't have to spend, like we said, $1 million to make a movie. I think you could do it for, you know, you could finance a movie on a credit card. That's my joke. Like, you know,
You can make one for free in your own neighborhood. You know, if you have the right story.
You could
know?
use the iPhone to make a movie.
Yeah.
You know?
There's so many great tools out there to not start, right? Take your cold start to a jump start, and then actually like have an actionable, I guess, practice to make it in motion, right? Like you basically just got to go out there and do it yourself.
Exactly. Like you said, like, you know, what was your question exactly?
Just like for someone who's going to be an actor, actress, or director, writer, like how would they start, and how would they how would they do the model you guys did? Like what would they need to do first?
I'd say this all the time to other actors out there is, you know, you can go and do the whole casting stuff on, you know, Actors Access, LA Casting, wherever you are, in Craigslist, wherever you're looking for auditions, and you can go out and try that. Can somebody get that thing?
I'll get it.
Sure.
Keep going.
Keep riffing.
It's my affirmations. Just say slide to stop.
He gets it.
There you go.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, exactly.
That's what keeps us sane, dude.
Thank you, man.
Great frame.
Appreciate it. Okay, so if you're an actor and you want to start acting and be in a movie like me, be in a movie like Christine, be in a movie like this guy here, which is coming soon, you just need to team up with somebody you know that wants to direct a movie. Simple as that. In your hometown, I guarantee you there's somebody out there with the same dream. Whether it's acting, directing, or writing, team up with them. I don't care if you hate each other, you guys have beef, you guys are in the same friend circle. Put that all aside and team up with them. Or you can go to LA, stand in a line in the hot LA sun at 100 degrees outside of Paramount.
That's okay too.
And you can do that.
But you're right, sure.
But I'm
That's
telling
an
you
option.
right now, you're going to save so much time by just dropping that ego and going to the kid across the street and saying, let's do it together.
Sure.
You know,
Go be in
Yeah.
something.
go.
I have friends
make
who are in
something.
the agency and entertainment, so like
You get it.
that's another route they could take too. But
Yeah.
But I loved what you said. It's
Those
kind of like
agents will call you when
whoever
you have
you
a
know
role.
and has that same mindset and that same dream, team up together and make it happen. Make it happen.
Go out, make it happen. Once you have something, you're going to be able to then go to somebody else and they can see you in something, right? It's the most important thing. You know, you don't want to be an actor that says, I'm an actor. Like, that's cool. What do you have? And you're not in anything, right? Like, I get offers all the time. Can I cast you in a short film? Can I cast you in a movie? This and that. And I'm open to all of that. But at the end of the day, I'd say, hey, well, I have a project with this guy. You know what I mean? He's the one who put me on. I'm going to stick with that. Christine gets offers all the time. Christine, once being in Peninsula Nights, on Actors Access, got a C-mail from an industry CSA Netflix casting director who is an assistant that literally reached out personally because they liked the reel. If she did not
Christine.
have...
Pretty dope.
If she didn't have that reel, you know, with Peninsula Nights and stuff and the other stuff in it, why would they go and tap her on the shoulder, right? Just being real, right?
Yeah, it's better to have work out there than just an idea in your head.
One last thing about this, because I know I'm ranting, but I always compare it to another thing I talk about is if you're an actor and you want to get a gig, it's like trying to hire a local contractor. There's a lot of guys who are doing contract. A lot of people in LA trying to do acting. You go on social media nowadays or Google and you find a contractor. Well, when you see the contractor that has no website, no reviews, you go on to the next. And then you go like, hey, I like this guy. It says he's done some work. Here's a portfolio. I've seen his remodels. Shit, he does bathrooms. Shit, he does decks and balconies. Well, he has a phone number and a website. He looks like he gives a fuck. Let's call this guy. He's going to get the business over you every time. So same thing with me. I'm in a movie. I'm on Prime. I have stats. I can get you more views and sells. They're going to call me over anybody else every time.
There's
It's
a value
not,
add.
It's not an ego thing.
There's a value
It's just
add.
being real. Because I put myself out there when I was down in the dirt.
I get
you
it.
know?
Show them what you got before you go. You know, I think it helps to show them what you got. Have something to show, you know.
Yeah, I'm obviously very passionate about this point because I can't keep
I get it.
drilling
I understand what you're saying, though.
I
Like,
drill
do
this
get
point on social media, and all the little network actors hate me. I don't care. I'm not trying to play dead guy number 3 on CSI. Good luck, buddy. Congratulations. I know who you are. I'm going to call you out. But then I have thousands of followers of actors that compliment me every day saying, thank you so much. Thank you for telling me not to stand in that desert sun and wait in line and doing teaming up with somebody I know and doing it.
Yeah.
You know, I digress. Sorry, guys.
I
You
think
don't
that- I think that was
gatekeep.
well said.
Mic drop. Boom.
You don't have to apologize for that, man.
Yeah.
That was well said.
It was
came from
very
the
well
heart.
said.
Came from the heart. Cathartic.
Wow. That's why we do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't be afraid to make stuff and let people see what you got, you know? And also,
I
you
could
know,
probably say that way more delicately, but
No, that was good.
yeah.
Look, we were listening because the way you talk about it, even just seeing you, you know, you care about it.
I
and
care.
and you're
I
also
care
giving
about
this value that you've obviously learned through your experience, and you want other people to take that advantage.
Yes.
You don't want them to go in the route that they think. Because you know what it is? A lot of people wait on hope. And that's
Oh,
like
yeah.
a universal thing. That's not just a career thing. And I can tell you, my whole life, I believe in hope.
Mhm.
Because it was drilled in me that this is the blueprint of doing something, and hope one day this is going to make it happen. Oh, I'm going to get a degree in marketing, and it all is going to come to me. Someone's going to pick me, and you know, it's not going to be that way,
Right.
you know?
Yep.
So I took what you said, and I put it into a little bit of a, you know, snippet saying that don't bet on hope, bet on yourself, get people you know, be passionate about it, and make it happen.
Yeah. Amen.
Like some days, a fine word for never gonna happen.
Yeah, right.
seriously.
If you don't do something about it, right, Ray?
And nothing comes for free. You have to work for it.
Right.
Yeah. You know, my parents are good examples of that.
I know. I
You
can see.
know.
I can see it through you guys.
So, you know, it's important to have that instilled at a young age to go out and actually do it yourself. You
Yeah.
know, because my parents
Yeah.
were self-starters as well.
I mean, we could sit here and do the whole episode about all the ideas that you guys come up with,
For sure.
besides just movies and film.
Oh, man.
And it's just you guys are so creative, so passionate, and you want to make your not even just your imprint on the world, but like you really care about something that you like see and like I can make it better. And that's what part of being an entrepreneur is, right? It's
Yeah.
just looking at something like I don't really like the way they do this casting thing.
Mhm.
I'm gonna make it better by doing this, or I don't like the way I do this color grading. I'm gonna do this. Which
Yeah.
it's a nice little plug right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout
You know?
out Lut Depot.
Let
Yeah.
Depot.
If you are somebody who doesn't have thousands of dollars to, you know, spend on a colorist, go to LutDepot.com. For $15 a month, you can get thousands of LUT packs inspired by your favorite movies. I use these LUTs. Devin uses these LUTs.
I use it to color my podcast every week.
I use them.
Ray uses
the
them.
LUTs.
Hey.
Yeah.
But hey,
The only thing I use.
it's the only ones he uses. I mean, that's an endorsement you can't buy. He can't be bought.
And just to clarify, we're not saying sluts. It's called LUTs.
I know.
And
Yeah, not
that
to
is
be.
a term for using like a color that you put on your photo or videos that you make it look stylish. And just in case if you didn't know what it was,
Yeah, exactly.
for the normal people like me.
Yeah, exactly. Like if you, I always say this, like to my parents or whoever, like, what is Lut Depot? It's like I said, scary movies. They tend to have like a more greenish,
A certain look.
ghoulish look, right? And then if you watch Love Is Blind, it's all bright and happy, right? There is a minutia.
Can we just say it's like a filter?
It's a filter for your image
so
to
much
change
more to
it.
I know, but for
But
the average normal person.
Well,
who
yeah,
doesn't
yeah.
know what
Let's
a
give
LUT
it
is.
broad strokes.
All right.
It makes your image change very quickly. It colors it up,
There you
gives
go.
you contrast, a certain look, and it's specific to the type of movie or show you like.
And I'll put it up
And
on the
Stevie
screen
and
for us. LUTDepot.com.
Stevie
Yeah.
and I made all these LUTs, fucking countless hours just trying to fucking develop a good product. So check them out. I use it every week on Unscripted, like I said. Hopefully, maybe Anthony will use it on this. I know you have your LUTs you like, but you know, I'm gonna use
I
it on
haven't
the
got a
other
chance
pod.
to even do it yet. I've been so fucking busy.
Actually, a good point.
Between
You know what?
moving my dad from Ireland to here, and then I don't even want to get into my ranting session, but
Yeah.
like I'll save it for the next episode. But yeah, but anyways, I'm definitely gonna use it, and we'll definitely put it out there because I think what you guys are doing is solving a problem that's been like
It's
a headache for people like me who are trying to make your things look a certain way and feel a good
100%.
way.
Actually, to be, it reminds me too. Like we're shooting this on the Sony. There's gonna be a nice quality footage to
Oh,
mess
this is
around
my-
with. So
I stepped up, guys.
yeah,
Thanks to these guys, I stepped up my video quality game.
production's good.
But
on this
don't get
one.
used to it because I'll have to probably go back to the phone next episode.
Yeah.
So. But oh yeah,
Sounds really
Slancha,
good,
of
too.
course.
Slancha.
cheers. Yeah.
Okay. I want to give you my take. Well, let's like maybe not wrap it up, but I want to give you my take about the movie.
Sure.
And then I have a follow-up question, and then we can talk
course.
about the new ideas that we're thinking of,
Let's do it.
which will get people to be excited about.
Oh yeah.
My take of the movie was that it was just so well done. Your character was always thinking two steps ahead. And I felt like he was caught in this really like emotional place where he is trying to figure out, do I let go of this situation that I have already that I'm like, I know, or do I really follow what my heart says and my gut says for this new thing that I'm not sure what's going to happen? But what I really liked is that your acting wasn't all about your lines. It was about like your emotion. You did a really great job.
Thank
and
you.
It showed like you and Christine's on camera, what do you say? On camera?
On
On
screen?
camera
There we go,
or on screen, yeah.
Chemistry was amazing.
Mhm.
Like I really loved the journey of it.
Thank you.
And just watching that with my dad in Ireland was, like I said yesterday on our episode for you, Devin, but it was special to see you guys on our TV, like, in this movie. And the quality, by the way,
Oh man.
from
Must
the
have been
audio
strange.
to the video, like everything you guys used was not just your rinky-dink iPhone 17 or whatever. It was done very well. And I just thought that it went through a lot of detail, not just the lines, but Christine, you're fantastic. Your emotion,
Amazing.
everything.
Yeah.
Like, you could really feel it. And I'm not just saying that. So that was my take. And I thought you guys did an incredible job.
Thank you, dude.
Yeah. And I'm so proud of you guys. Really.
Fuck yeah,
as your
dude.
friends.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, we all put in fucking a lot of time, a lot of hours, a lot of effort. I mean, there was even times where Stevie and Christine were just doing like ADR sessions, recording like lines that I wasn't even in there because it was just hours that I was just like, I just don't know if I can give more time to this right now. So we gave everything to it. You know, and I doubled down. Like I invested so much time, and like of course we did it like mostly for free. Like through post production, we had to buy a new computer. Remember?
Oh yeah.
So like I was just like fucking at that point. I was like, I don't care if this drives me broke. Like finishing it was the only thing that
Yeah,
mattered,
right.
you know.
Mhm.
So anyways, it was a lot of like time and energy. That also like you see it on screen with the final cut, but like I don't think people even understand how many man hours go into making a movie. It's truly a lot.
Yeah.
So I just want to say everybody, congrats. You know?
Yeah, of course. Of course. I said a force.
A force.
A
The force?
to be reckoned with.
A horse. No. Okay.
I wanted to have a follow-up question, and I didn't ask you this,
Please.
but like, once the movie is completed, what's the next step? How do you even get it to be on Amazon Prime? Like, what does that look like? And then how much work went into it for like promotions or marketing, or even if you did at all? I'm just curious, when it was all done, like, all right, now what? What do we do now?
Yeah, I mean, edit it, finished, ready to put it out. We decided to do a theatrical run. We did a bunch of screenings all over like the region, like Monterey County. Our biggest premiere was probably Lighthouse. We did that multiple times, and it was
Yeah.
always a sellout. And the Q&As were like very inspiring because they would last like 2 hours, which was like unusual. But people wanted to know about the movie, and especially people that like if you were from the area, you'd like really want to know. And I remember we even did like the Forest Theater, and there's a lot of like Carmel locals that were not locals, but like, you know, transients that were just in town, and like they loved hearing about the movie. But after all that, it's like, okay, well, the world needs to see it. You can't just be doing theaters. And Stevie and I, we decided to like create our own distribution company, American Art House, and just make a deal with Amazon ourselves.
Oh, really cool. Okay.
Which is super cool. The thing is like there's a lot of these like aggregators that can help you get onto platforms, and they're not all bad, but like we just didn't want to like get our movie caught up with one of these guys, or like, I don't know. What do you think, Stevie? I think we kind of like decided like owning it outright would be our best move, and then trying to license the movie later to like a bigger streamer once we.
I've always been a firm believer of like, if you can keep ownership of something, keep it all.
That's what I'm saying.
Right. And when we had talked to we had like some legit distributors for Peninsula Nights that went to screenings of it, and they're like, hey, like we want this movie. And I was just like, it's just they sent a contract over.
The contracts were sharky.
It was always just like,
really?
it was never in your best interest.
Yeah.
And
That's scary. It's your baby, and then you're gonna give it
That's
to
what I'm
somebody?
saying, dude.
Yeah.
I didn't want to put it in
Don't
bad
give
hands.
my baby away.
exactly. So we ended
I
up,
know.
we ended up getting on the phones and, striking a deal with Amazon, and it ended up working out way better. And also too, at the end of the day, it's 100%. Everyone has Amazon,
Yeah.
right? It's on
Yeah.
there. Thousands of people watch that movie a month.
Yeah, and also it's included with your Amazon Prime, and who doesn't have Amazon Prime?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's it's I
That's
don't know.
smart.
It was the right home for it, and also like I said with like streaming, like let's just say we didn't strike a deal, like I would have put it out
You
on
are
YouTube.
so sweet,
Thank
Ray.
you so much.
If you're gonna keep this up, we have to hire you.
I know,
But I can't pay you, so I don't know what we're gonna do.
Ray, could you look that up for me? No, I'm kidding.
Oh, fair enough. Fair
But
enough.
no, like I've said with streaming, like it could come out on YouTube and it would be fine.
So they gave you
know.
like the best scenario possibility.
They
And
take
that's
a-
how you chose.
We would earn the most with them, and it's not all
They
about the
take
money.
They do
but
take a fraction,
they
Yeah.
do take some money.
but I mean, they gotta get something,
Okay.
right?
And their
I'm just always
platform,
curious because I was like, oh, how come they chose this one, or what happens after your movie's done? Like, where does it go next?
there are some like quality parameters that need to be there. Like I mean, like they're definitely
course.
much more strict than like say like fucking I don't know Tubi or something. But there was like standards, a lot of hours, and even like subtitling, all that shit. Like
Mhm.
we spared no expense, spent all the time, did all the work to make sure that it was like qualified for the best. And I think Amazon is probably the most premium actual like online place to buy a movie.
100%.
Apple's good. I no hate to them. Love Apple, but I think Amazon is like it's the source. Like I think more people are on Prime,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a good
especially for
call.
video.
Okay,
Yeah.
Mhm.
I was always curious.
The only thing is, I know that in the UK, I don't think you could get it. You had to VPN it, which is unfortunate. I don't know why, or maybe it was in Ireland.
I don't remember. No, I had it. I have Amazon Prime.
Okay, I think okay,
and I had
maybe
Prime
I was-
Video, but I don't know. Maybe because my American phone was able to.
That could be it.
Screen, screen
Because I
share.
remember it says like UK and America, and that's the thing is I'd like
I
to.
was sending you guys pictures.
Yeah.
I remember,
Yeah.
dude. Yeah, I
And
was.
even my dad, he was blown away. He's like, fucking brilliant, isn't that? Like just
It's so
brilliant.
fucking cool.
And he's like, I fucking know them.
It's so weird.
Just like he was blown away, man. It was really cool.
It's so funny.
Yeah.
It's really cool
It's
to
awesome.
see that. Yeah.
Well, yeah. Thank you, by the way, for
Yeah,
the
man.
kind words about it, because it means a lot. It was my first run at acting. You know what I mean?
Which is incredible.
Wouldn't be able to even notice that, dude.
Like
you did
that-
so good.
I'd acted kind of throughout the years naturally and stuff.
I'd
but
also say we did a lot of like shorts leading up to making the movie,
we
just
always
like
did fun improvs.
but improvs. That's what we did, and it's like we just were like, fuck it, let's just roll camera, let's see what we get.
mm-hmm.
You've always said that. Just go and do it. Even
Just do it.
Just see what you make today. Like just make a bunch of shit. Even if it's
Yeah.
like short and
We showed
sloppy
you
and,
the,
and
We showed you the cat short today,
that was fun.
and it was just us, like we were
You can see
fucking
Christine
testing
not
lines.
trying to like laugh because you guys are obviously riffing. You guys are
Yeah.
improving the whole time, and she's like trying not to laugh, but it's like funny.
Yeah.
You did a great job, by the way. When you turn on, I know you're being shy right now, but when you turn on,
She's great,
you're
dude.
locked in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She goes like deep into character. Like she's
She's
really
committed,
good.
right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's something we made after like making like a high precision film. Let's call it that, where everything was like we gotta make it perfect.
Yeah.
We just were like, fuck it, like tonight we're testing a new lens. Let's shoot some shit.
Yeah, and
Yeah, right.
We're not
yeah.
pretentious about it. Let's just
we
make
love
something.
improving. You know what I mean? Christine and I, we could improv for hours, but that was another thing too. I remember like I'd asked Devin when we were making the movie. I'm like, hey, can we go off script? And he's like, no. Like,
I was
like,
just
because
worried about making sure that we
he's
got
like-
what
he's
we
like,
needed.
dude,
Well,
like-
you have a way of looking at it when you write it and you're directing it.
I've
so it makes
grown to
sense.
be more
Sure.
liberal with that
And then as
now.
an actor,
where
you probably
we
see
could
things
do
like
more
he
of
probably
that.
would Tom would
He's
say
right.
this, or
He's right because because the way it's written, like I'm full on Tom, right? Tom's nothing like me. But if I start improving, you might be like halfway through this movie, like, who the fuck is Tom? This isn't Tom.
right.
This is
He
somebody
definitely
else.
has a different demeanor.
Oh, totally.
Yeah. He's more like analytical and observant more than anything else. Which
Yeah.
not that you're not, but you're more animated and passionate.
Tom's restrained, Stevie.
He's very restrained.
Yeah,
I don't
restrained.
know how I
Tom.
did it. Right. Seriously.
Okay, my last question is, someone who's a big fan of movies and who's just a fan of what you guys did. How do I get on, how can I be part of the next one?
I think you just you got to know the director, right? That's what they always say. No, I mean, of course, we've even. It's funny. We were gonna shoot a.
sleep with the director. What the? I'm kidding.
Well, I just
Okay.
like, not even just me. What if someone like who listens
Very
to this
funny.
right now, this episode, and is like, you know what? I'm gonna reach out to them and want to be a part of this. But like myself included, I think you've inspired me to be even more comfortable. Now, let me back up a little bit.
Sure.
I started my podcast 6 months ago, not being ready, but
That's
just doing
crazy.
it anyways.
It feels
and
like
then
longer.
when we reconnected again, because I found out you had your own podcast,
Mhm.
it just gave me more like belief. You put more belief, and you inspired me. And not even that, you're like, dude, check out our movie that we made. I'm like, fuck, you made a movie? And dude, that was
crazy.
another thing where I was like, so I see it, I know who you are, and I'm seeing it come to life, and I'm thinking like, well, what's stopping for me from actually doing it?
No, I
and I
get
think I
that.
said this yesterday. I always thought that being an actor or what you see is like that's for someone else. That's not me. As a young person, like, oh, I can't be that. That's not made for me. it's not my department, you know.
Sure.
But there's something that I've always felt like, well, I love being on camera and being silly and trying different masks and roles and
Mhm.
whatever.
You're really good at it.
You know.
Yeah.
Well, you're just being kind. And
Probably.
but you
I'm
guys
kidding.
you guys inspired me, really though.
Fuck
you guys
yeah.
inspired me.
Yeah.
And
you
that's why I'm
inspire
asking.
us.
So I want to definitely be part of the next project if there's an opportunity. But for anyone who wants also to be included, you know, is there a way to get in touch with you guys or?
Yeah, I mean, auditions.com coming soon, or maybe it's Auditions is the app. But anyways, besides the point, it's going to be like a casting network. Go check it out.
Perfect.
Also, just DM me on Instagram. Find my email.
Yeah, can you guys give you like your
at
handles?
Devin Thomas Film. My Gmail is devinthomasfilm@gmail.com. So if you really want to get a hold of me, there's a will, there's a way. But yeah, like I'm not like look, if you want to be an actor and you want to like submit or send shit out to me, Stevie and I are gonna be watching these videos. We cast together. Christine even, she's gonna chip in.
Oh.
Or even advice, right? Like if they're looking for advice for in the type of
Advice,
question.
anything, go to Unscripted Podcast. I just pretty much talk about filmmaking and like how I did it myself.
It's like a cheat code to filmmaking.
Because
I
I'm
mean-
giving it away. Like I'm not like, look, like I'm not a gatekeeper. Like I fucking don't like the gatekeepers. I'm trying
if you guys
storm the
have
gates.
if you've heard of Robert Rodriguez, the 10-minute film school, and then Kevin Smith with Clerks, you need to watch Peninsula Nights and listen to Devin Thomas talk about how he made his film in 2020.
I took a page out of their playbook and then rewrote
It's a
it.
total roadmap. Like, look, we always joke about it. If Kevin Smith made a fucking movie in the 90s of $25,000 budget, you can damn well make a fucking movie today with no budget.
For sure, you just got to go out there and do it. You just got to
Just have an idea
fucking
and run
do
with
it.
it.
They would be fucking begging to have these cameras right now in the 90s.
Friends to be a part of it.
I think having the right
Yeah,
people, we
that's a-
talked about that earlier, but the right people.
His little group, right?
That's
Yeah,
It's
you-
good to have
that's
an
the layer
entourage,
that
a
I'm
crew.
at, where I saw my friends do something and I'm like, well, how can I be a part of it? Or
Yeah.
how can I just learn about it?
And if you are another filmmaker,
Happy Gilmore.
Happy Gilmore, right?
hell yeah,
And if you are in a friend group or a clique that's doing it and you're having success and you haven't had that super success, be open to other groups.
Let me
Be
say
open to
this,
other
yeah,
groups like
outside
us.
of just like Anthony saying, like, how can you get a hold of me? If you know somebody in your area that is like trying to do it, start working with them because they're going to be the people that like are actually serious about it. And if you're together, they're going to feel like it's happening. And it's just like putting yourself in the mindset mentality. It's also mind over matter. Just fucking do it.
Yeah.
You're going to overthink it. Like if it comes out bad, it's probably not even nearly as bad as you think.
Mhm.
You know, just
Absolutely.
go for it. And
Go
also
for it.
watch low budget shit that has gotten popular and you'll feel like, well, fuck, like I could at least do that. That's not in a pretentious way, but you might be like, wow, like we talk a lot about the movie Once, the John Carney film, Irish
Once
film.
is a great movie.
It's not beautifully shot, but I think it's beautiful because of like the low quality and how it also translates to, and not low quality, but you know what I mean? It's gritty. It's got this like aesthetic. What would you call it? The mumblecore vibe.
Yeah.
It's not polished.
Yeah,
but
not polished.
The story overtakes that.
Right.
And it's a movie that it's won an Oscar. I mean, for the music, granted, but like, it doesn't matter. The movie was so good despite the quality and shit. If you just go out there and make it,
Mhm.
that's the most important thing.
Mm.
But if you want to contact us, you know, hit us up. You never know.
Yeah. We're a DM away.
I'm always looking too on social media. I'm not one of those people that's like sitting behind my keyboard. Like it's like I fucking if you like my shit, I'm looking.
Yeah.
Who are you?
We reply to everybody, good
Yeah.
or
Are you
bad.
guys working on anything anything in the works? Anything new?
Yeah, we have definitely a lot in the pipeline.
Yeah.
Big
And-
pile of scripts. There's a few movies I'm really serious about making. I mean, I know we were probably gonna go into it next. We talked about an idea as well that we're gonna try and develop and get like made. But yeah, I mean, I won't say any scripts. So I mean, dude, you know what we're working on.
Well, how about this? If you want to know what's in the works, please check out Unscripted Podcast.
Check out Unscripted Podcast.
You'll know.
At Devin Thomas Film.
Yeah.
Instagram.
And
Yeah.
if you're an
That makes sense.
Yeah, and if you're an actor, follow him because he's open to casting people who have no experience, who haven't been in a movie. He's willing to bet on them.
For sure. I mean, we met
That's a big
someone
deal.
in Hollywood or Sherman Oaks at Mills, and we watched her short the other day just because it was a contact. Like, hey,
Yeah.
so like I'm gonna stay
That's
up
how
to date. I
that's
watch
how-
everything.
That's how indie we are. We are plugged up with Amazon and stuff, so like we are legit, but we are still like indie in the dirt. Like we go to Mel's, we see the waitress, she hears us talking about film, she's brave enough to break the ice. Devin gets her contact, we follow her today.
Mm.
And we talk about potentially casting her in projects all the time, just
You know-
because we made that.
That got cast in your movie that has the big billboard up in L.A.
Samantha.
Yeah, Samantha
Oh,
Drews.
yeah.
Yeah, she was one of the stars of Real Shorts.
What's
But
up, Samantha?
Samantha,
Yeah.
yeah, straight up.
Shout out Samantha,
Samantha Drews. Yeah, she was awesome. She came down. It was a quick shoot. It was a day shoot, but it was like really cool.
Mm.
You
Yeah,
know?
she went into more of like that vertical stuff, Real
Yeah.
Shorts, and she's like killing it there.
I can't remember the name, but she's on a lot of them. There's just a few, but
Yeah, there's a huge market there, and she's killing it. She's like number one.
yeah, she's one of the
So-
biggest stars. It's
Yeah.
really cool.
So you never know who you're gonna meet too. you know.
Yeah.
And it was right before she started doing that. She was just doing like
What's going on?
anything. And then
oh shit.
yeah, she ended up in our movie, and then after that, she moved down to LA and
Giggle
boom.
water.
Yeah.
Giggle water. I'm dry on that, but
You ready for another one, Anthony? You want something different? You want a Guinness?
I think we're ready to start jamming.
jamming.
We're gonna jam.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I think we're ready to lay down some chords and just vibe
Just go
out.
for it.
We can close up. Sure.
No, Anthony, you got one more little
Top
segment,
5.
right?
Devin, do you want another Guinness?
Oh, no,
you know what?
Ray. I'll have something similar if you don't mind.
Yeah,
If
okay.
I'll
you
have another
something like
Guinness.
that,
That's
yeah.
fine with me.
Same thing.
What's that?
We got about we got a few minutes
Yeah.
No, I'm
before we
cool.
jam.
You
Well,
know
I
how-
want to see you jam.
Yeah, I know you do. But look, top 5. Sorry, I didn't talk to this microphone.
I agree.
Top 5 indie movies of all time. This is literally coming.
Is this your list?
This is
Top
Thanks,
5.
Ray.
I want to hear it.
Top 5
I'm
indie
listening.
movies of all time.
Let's hear it.
Mariachi, Clerks, Once, that Sean Baker movie, the earlier one he did. 5,
Tangerine?
Peninsula Nights.
Whoa.
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 You heard it here, folks.
Okay.
Wow.
That's a good 5.
Fuck
That's a good
yeah.
starting
To
5.
be in that corral of
I have to
talent.
say. Yeah.
I'd
All
be
these movies,
honored.
all these movies use no money, very little money. So
Here's another thing, just with 2 cents. I know there's other stuff we all want to talk about, but go and no. Go and watch people's first movie. Look up the guys who did it themselves, the self-starters. I read this book, my first movie. I don't remember who wrote it. Very impactful. But it made me realize, just reading like my first movie, like it was the Coen brothers or Ang Lee or fucking Kevin Smith. Reading their story, it was just incredible because I was like, I can't believe somebody went out and just like fucking made a movie. I didn't even think that
Yeah.
was something you could do. So, and like Anthony said, I don't know if I could be that guy. When I started discovering like 90s independent film, that's what opened my fucking eyes. I was like, boom, like there it is. Anyways, I digress. Anthony, take it away.
yeah, I can go a little deeper if I wanted to about my journey of like why I'm so hesitant about ever taking that route. Maybe because I always thought that I was never going to be good enough, 'cause
I
the
get it.
way,
Yeah, you get the imposter syndrome or the insecurities everybody gets. I have them.
You know.
You know.
I mean, it's another topic for a later time, but practicing like this, being on camera and being able to be more comfortable and talking to other people who are also doing it makes me feel like I can take off that that judgment that I've had my whole
Yeah.
life, that I can be good enough. The thing is, I don't even know if I'm bad. I've never done it before.
you gotta try.
Like really, I've done it. I've done some small things, but I've never actually really done it where I'm like, yeah, you know what? Acting, directing, writing is not for me.
Roll the dice because you never know, right? And you may be like me at Bankers and just fucking
Hit
go on
it.
a fucking winning streak.
Yeah, straight up. But
Stevie
yeah.
also says this all the time. What was it? God, I fucking forgot. I fucking forgot what I was gonna say.
What
Pause.
double on an 11 at Bankers?
no, dude. I completely fucking.
I do that all the time.
What do I always say? I say
We
a
were
lot of
talking
shit.
about acting.
We need a tip jar for Ray.
This is for fucking swapping it out.
Well, fuck, dude. Now I'm curious.
Hold on,
Are
I'll
you
think
gonna
of
get
it.
another-
It'll come back
are
to
you-
me.
Are you done?
I'm gonna hold this one. For
Yeah, okay.
You want a fresh one, Steve?
Nah, it's all good.
Okay, Stevie.
I can't believe
fine.
I forgot.
Fucking
It's gonna
remember.
come back to you once
It'll
we start
come back
talking.
to me. I know.
Anthony, I do think that you have massive potential, and I think I don't think it's yet to be seen because I've seen it. I've seen the potential.
I haven't really done it though. Like I haven't really tried to get
I-
myself in there.
I
Now, I've
under-
done it like in front of the
I
mirror.
know how it is, but like, there's something about when Devin and I, when you were living in Ireland, would FaceTime you. It was like this, like, fucking energy that I was like, this guy's got mad fucking energy. I leave off a high. You know what I mean?
It's mutual. I felt the same way. I couldn't even go to sleep.
And it was
I would
just
call
like,
you guys late at night, and I'd be like at 12. I'm like sitting there in
Yeah,
bed.
dude,
and
it was
and I'm like,
I just
do
want
I
to call back and like keep
exactly?
doing it. You know.
Yeah, you're like, fuck, dude. Can I call him back?
Yeah.
big
right.
energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so like in that energy, I think is gonna translate massively to movies.
How much does energy play into acting?
Dude, I think it's in you. It's like you either get it or you don't.
I do
Okay.
agree
You know.
with that. I think like
Like who you
that
are as that person.
I'd say who you are as a person, and like you either get it or you don't. But like that doesn't mean you can never get it at some point. Like you just got to kind of grow and live life. You got to be a
Here's the thing,
little.
I've never taken a shot before. Not
You
one.
need to take it.
But
That's what I'm
that's
saying.
where I'm at now. I'm like, I think I need to step into this creative pursuit that I've always thought that I thought I have, and then just try it. I don't know what's gonna come out of it, but I'm not afraid to like say, oh well,
You've grown
I'm
into that person though that's willing to take that chance.
Yeah, it took a long time.
That's what I'm saying.
It took a long time.
You Stevie, you said either you got it or you don't, but that's the point I'm
but
getting to
I
is that
definitely
you're at
want-
that point to be that person
I
Yeah.
who
definitely want
takes
to
that
try.
chance.
You
Yeah.
get it or you don't. And what I mean by that is inside yourself, there are people who are like, I don't think I'm good enough. If you think that is literally, you're not going to have
We
it.
failed a lot to get to where we're at, and that doesn't mean like it wasn't a good ride on the way through that failure, but it was like you get disappointed enough or have enough like things where you're like, fuck, that didn't work out. Then you're like, well, how could this hurt me if it doesn't work out at this
Oh,
point?
fuck it.
And it's like, I just like, there's no pain. It's just like,
Yeah.
fuck it. Like, I don't give a fuck what you think. Those things are people around you. You just get to a point where you're like, fuck it, I'm going for this.
Yeah.
Nothing else matters.
Yeah. And yeah, fuck it. You feel so much. I've gotten fucking, when I was in music, I've gotten fucking drinks thrown at me on stage. I'm talking like a 2,000 person venue. We're rocking out.
Music Box, San Diego,
And I get a fucking Mai Tai
right on the
right
chest.
on the chest. And what did I
A
do?
$26 Mai Tai just thrown to the
Dude,
chest.
That's how much they hated
He
me.
might as well just throwing you the money.
This
too.
guy looked like a jarhead. I mean, I love the
Okay, so
military,
what
but
happened?
Well, what I did is I had a blue Gatorade because that's my drink of on the
choice, yeah.
venue thing, and I had it and I undid it and I fucking threw
Threw
it
it
at
right
him.
back. We fought back.
Why did he throw it at you in the first place?
No reason.
He didn't like the music,
Unprovoked.
unprovoked, like
That's
straight
I mean,
up.
that's a real commitment. It's a
Dude.
real move.
I was just like, remember, like I was like,
I've never liked. Okay, if I didn't like the music, I'm not gonna throw my drink at.
dude,
somebody.
I would never.
Boo
That's the
first.
Is
thing.
there anything else like you did?
No, look, we walked out. It was San Diego, and
This is within the first like 45 seconds.
the first 45 seconds, and we had like there's like 10 other openers, right? Because they had the San Diego locals,
Sure.
right? And
It's
they
a
were
big show.
They were fucking dope, right? They're all fucking like, yo, this is sick.
Well, San Diego's a specific crowd. We know that.
They
We've
were
been there
like,
so many
they
times.
literally said, the guy's like, yo, the crowd is warm. I'm like, cool. We go out there and
jump in. The water's warm.
Devin, I remember the bass hit,
Great sound system, incredible.
fucking amazing venue.
I was excited to play that show.
There's like a runway you could walk down. It's a real deal.
Mm-hmm.
Snoop Dogg played here, right?
Billie Eilish played there. It was
And
cool.
so we're fucking doing our thing, and then immediately stage right, this guy's just like 2 middle fingers up.
he
you
did just
number
not.
one?
He did. You know what?
Did
I'll
not
say this.
like
Okay, well,
us.
then I
As
think-
much as he
then I
didn't
think
like,
It's not about what you guys did. He was just probably hammered.
he also was with a chick, which like
He was hammered, right, Ray?
She didn't look.
It wasn't about the music.
It was just a bad night for him.
Yeah, and he saw someone who's talented up there making his dream come true, and just probably.
A little bit of that.
I
you know,
think
Ray,
that.
come on.
Let me just say this: this guy disliked Stevie more than he disliked me.
Okay.
He had an eye.
Okay, so
but
he had, like,
after
a specific
also,
target.
my friend Kevin
Okay.
was not a DJ, but he was like triggering the tracks for us, and he literally like looked at me. He's like, "I'm off." Like he was scared.
Yeah.
He's like, he was probably like 18 at the time.
Yeah,
Kevin
for
Stouffer,
sure.
shout out, and he was just like, "I'm fucking out." Like left the stage. I was like, I get it. So, anyways, after we left the stage, I just want to say like security's just like, "Hey, we loved it, but like you guys gotta like fucking like disappear."
They had a
Like,
secret
People want to
elevator.
kill you. There's like 200 people in the front row that did not want
Did you
us.
guys even finish your set?
We
Yeah,
did.
we
I said,
fucking-
"Fuck it." I was like, "Hey,
We're down
I
here,
drove
we're
down
playing.
here. I'm playing this show. I am
Okay.
We had
not."
a fucking hotel,
leaving.
everything.
Yeah, right.
So, yeah, we finished it. What's funny though is, when we went up this like secret elevator to like the 3rd story. This thing was fucking massive, right? They have TVs of like the live stream going. Like, what are we at, right? We're playing for Swayze, I think. You know what I mean?
Swayze and Cisco.
So
And Goody.
we're up at the 3rd floor now, and people were like, "Yo, dude, what the fuck?" And they're like dapping us up, celebrating us, and you guys are sick. And I'm thinking, like, do you not just see what fucking happened?
I was like, dude, it was a
That probably helps your
disaster.
guys'
I said
cred
like,
a
'cause
little bit.
but the thing was, I was only looking right here, right in front of me, right?
Yeah.
All the enemies.
Oh my god.
I didn't realize there was a whole entire like triple decker that actually gave a fuck. You
Yeah,
know what I
right.
mean? So I mean, I did feel good at the end.
Yeah, of course.
But it was funny. We were outside. The show's over. Right? We watched Swayze and shit.
Oh man,
It was like the
remember
10th night watching him. But
We could talk about what happened. People
Yeah.
coming up to us.
yeah, say it.
This chick came up to me. Is this what you're talking about?
Yes.
This chick came up to me and said, "Hey, like, are you guys that opening act?" I'm like, "Yeah." And she's like, "You guys fucking suck." And I was like, "Oh fuck! I thought there was a fan." You know what I mean?
Shit.
Oh my
At
god.
least she's honest.
Yeah.
And then I remember we played the Catalyst in Santa Cruz. Like, I think we went to Arizona next, and we went back to Santa Cruz, and this fucking Cisco Adler was just like, "Hey, I heard like he like didn't show up to the show in San Diego. I think he just played hooky. He had Swayze out there with DJ Blaine solo,
Yeah.
and he's like, "Hey, I heard San Diego is a fucking disaster." And then I heard they hated you. He was so like direct, but he was laughing. He's like, "I love shows like that." You know, he was just fucking
He's like, we all
hilarious.
got one, right?
Oh my god.
He thought it was hilarious. He's like, I wish I would have been there kind of vibe.
Yeah.
Oh,
he was
man.
pissed he missed it. Right.
He was upset. He's like, oh, I wish I would have saw that.
Yeah. That was the night Cisco actually was like finally like
Warm.
warm.
I think
'Cause,
he's like, oh, you fucked up on this tour.
My-
All right.
also too, he
Rite
just,
of passage.
yeah, our grandma was there, Ray was there, my parents, everybody was there. Fucking I think my Ray's sister or aunt was there.
Everyone was there.
Whatever she is, Aunt Mary. And everyone was there. And Cisco's like talking to like not Cisco, Swayze. He's talking to Noni.
I do like Cisco, by the way.
Cisco?
Enter the Dragon.
Swayze.
Yeah. The Dragon
Swayze
movie.
was like full on like engrossed with my grandma Noni, and
He
she
loved her.
because she's so spiritual.
He's a sweet soul.
And he was just like vibing with it, and they're like, "Yo, Swayze, you're on in like 2 minutes." He's like, "1 more minute," you know. And then like he's
That's
like,
cute.
But he like, grabbed her hands. He's like, "Your energy is like,
He's a very
Everything.
authentic person,
You
to
guys
say the
talked
least.
about your Noni being that way.
yeah,
Good energy.
she has that energy."
The whole family's got it.
Yeah, you do. You guys all have it. Ray, you guys all have it.
We're blessed.
You guys are. Absolutely. You guys are funny.
He's giving
Yeah.
Beetlejuice
But it's like the same
vibes.
thing. That's why we're such good friends, and like we're like like this because like your dad's the same way. Like you know what I mean?
He's friends with all my friends, man. Everyone loves him.
Yeah,
He cares. He's a big heart.
He's Papa to everyone.
Yeah.
we'll take you for now. You know.
You can be Papa Stevie.
I think about that. I'm gonna carry the name.
You want him to make you another fire?
He's the original Born Ready, you know?
Actually, that's
That's
fucking
true.
true.
That's true. I want to get him on, dude. We gotta get him on.
I think after he
We've been
sees
talking
this,
about it.
come
He's
on.
getting closer. He's getting closer.
It'll be for the Chronicles for later.
I agree.
Yeah.
And
I'm sure
he's
he has some fucking
slowly
stories.
he's slowly
He's got stories.
considering it. So
I would do a little thing about how he kind of came up in Ireland and then what today.
Yep.
as
Oh,
it
yeah.
Changes.
he has 84 years of experience to share, and there's some special ones in there for
You
sure.
got to get him on.
I
Yeah,
wanna,
yeah,
I want
we
to hear
will.
one like he was at 18.
If not for me, not for him, for his family and legacy, you know. I
Absolutely.
think they would appreciate it for years to come. So,
Yeah. Talk about like this guy grew up in downtown Dublin. I mean, he's got a fucking story to
Nah,
share.
he has some good stories.
Yeah.
He does.
for sure.
Boys, should we talk about the idea that we're excited about, and then we kind of end it there?
Let's hear it.
Absolutely.
I think so. You know what? I'm shy about this part. I
Okay.
guess
You
because
want
Devin,
you know why?
Devin's
pitch?
good at it.
It's like an idea that I can't. You know, obviously
super-
we've been talking about, but I'm not ready to share it. So maybe if you share it, then I'm like, okay, then I'll just jump
Sure.
on.
So here's
Let Devin
here's
lead him
the
in.
here's the elevator pitch.
Lead
Lead
me
me
in.
in. Oh my god, this is gonna haunt me for the rest of my life. The pitch is here's the name: 7 Days of Sunday or The Irish Goodbye. I think we're leaning towards Irish Goodbye right now. Everyone's we're getting behind that. But anyways,
It's a movie concept called The Irish Goodbye.
3 brothers go back to Ireland after their father dies and to settle the estate and have a nice proper Irish funeral. In the 7 days leading up to that, there's a list of things they have to do before the funeral and they bury the father.
You crushed that, by the way.
Thank you.
Like
yeah.
I was trying to put it together, and that was perfect.
I'm preparing for our pitches after
Oh
we
my
get signed to
gosh.
WME.
Let's go. I'm excited. Okay, I'm in.
So, anyways, we'd probably all be casted. Anthony would play like probably the more prominent lead, second, third,
Brother.
the
Yeah,
oldest
right,
brother, and then like
right.
we're going back.
Oh, thanks, Ray. I'll
The
take it.
wisest, smartest, most cunning, sly. No, I'm just kidding. Anyways,
Fair play.
fair play.
Yeah, Ray.
The idea is grand. We also have some great people. We got Paul at the Thatch, the City of Ferns, great people in Gorey, amongst others, right, Anthony? And you have ideas to sprinkle this throughout the entire island of Ireland, some
Amanda
of
would
the hot
be
spots.
upset if she didn't get a little shout out from you.
Oh, and Amanda, of course, Amanda's going to be in it.
Yeah.
She's
Weed lady.
She's
Someone else. We can't out her. No.
She's very talented, man. And we'd be like a sin not to use her.
trip to Ireland would be complete without the weed.
That's right.
But
Right.
Amanda is a team player as well, and I don't mean that in the sense of like
we do have a
she's
weed
just-
lady though.
We
Yeah.
do.
We do.
But Amanda's somebody who's like just like she gets it in the sense she wants to do it, and like that's what like made me attracted to like her wanting to actually be a part of something. Because when people actually want to do it, that's a huge contributing factor. You know that, Anthony.
Yeah.
As well as like Paul and everybody else there who actually like are interested in making this, like help bring it to life.
Right.
Let's just put it like that.
Devin went to Ferns to visit us for 2 weeks, my dad and I, with
Wonderful
Mark,
place.
and just fell in love with like how this small little village in Wexford in Ireland is just so rich in like the hospitality, the community, everyone. And with all the resources and people that we know, it's just it's too good not to do it. Absolutely, like go for it.
I think you guys can knock it out of the park because, you know, it's one thing to go to a place to visit, but it's another place to live there and grown with the community.
100%.
And have that little bit of love that you get from knowing people by first name.
100%.
Anthony has that relationship with Ferns of the people of it, and like even the short 2 weeks I was there, I felt a connection to the people, and like I don't know, there's like a big confidence if we go there that we would be able to do this because like people there care, and it's a different in Ireland, you know. The
And
people
part
are
of the
so good.
movie, I want to show like there's a lot of like Irish tradition, the Irish funeral specifically being the big scene or the reveal,
Mhm.
and it's an honoring, it's a celebration. They have even a joke by saying, "I haven't been to a good funeral in a while," because they know what it's like. They exactly, which obviously is the unexpected death of Papa Reddy.
Yeah.
Sorry, Pop. But and then
get
going
it.
back, and I'm also in. You know, we're all, and the thing is, all the brothers are in separate places, but we're all in our own crisis.
Yeah.
If this happens, this throws us a loop. We have to go back.
It's a coming together of the family again.
Absolutely.
Yes.
A unit
Absolutely.
for that respectful
Yep.
Irish goodbye.
And then there's all these little Irish folklore or traditions that we have to do and honor all the way up until the funeral. And you know, I won't give all the details away.
And there's
but
some like
yeah.
subplot, like romantic lines. There's an idea Anthony and I kind of talked about, and I think Anthony refined it with like putting this like the plot line
The
that
magic
makes sense.
The map to the secret location.
I mean, like
for
to some
Papa
extent,
Reddy.
like he.
there are some.
Buried gold.
It's
there's
almost
some-
like I wouldn't call it treasure hunt, but there it sounds like there's like a
There's a treasure hunt part of it.
There-
yeah.
it-
It's like
it-
Oh,
it-
okay,
No,
that's-
not there is.
But you get what I'm saying, though,
There's
right?
a list of things.
There's like a
you know.
bucket
But-
list.
Find out the family photo and on the back.
Whoa.
Oh,
Whoa,
he's
Ray.
writing the script.
You realize that Papa Reddy has put something in there for you guys. A little time when he was a gangster.
Oh my god.
The IRA.
Yeah.
The IRA.
IRA.
For the IRA, the booze.
Yes,
or-
right,
and
right.
A little bit of guns, nothing too bad.
Yeah, we'll put some fun stuff in there.
Oh my god.
I see where you get it from, boys.
Dude, yeah.
Whoa, dude.
He's,
apples
he's,
fall
he's
from a
spinning
tree,
the
I
plot.
swear.
But also, I just want to add there's going to be like maybe some romantic subplot.
I think there's an opportunity to, and I think it'd be really fun because
I think it always adds a little, flavor.
because at the very you root for the boys.
Of course,
You
yeah.
root for them, and you're hoping that they can really honor the way that Papa Reddy wanted to be. You know,
I like that.
so and look,
This was a coming together to make the bonds of the brotherhood stronger.
absolutely.
I think that's
Absolutely.
a big thing, yeah.
Once you
Absolutely.
found that map, it changed everything.
I think once you found that map, they all have to rely on each other then, right?
Well, what I like about
Their
the idea
strengths,
we
their
talked about is
weaknesses.
the brotherhood, but Ray makes a good point. It's like he already gets the idea just like hearing it,
Yeah, right.
which makes the idea I think strong.
It's about the
because
Right.
journey.
the
right?
journey is what's going to matter.
But I
and
want
who's in it and
Americans
the vibe.
also to learn about Irish culture because if you think about it, Irish culture is everywhere. It's Irish
huge,
Spring,
man.
it's Boston Celtics, Notre Dame, St. Patrick's Day. I mean, there's Irish cream, not to be dirty, but like all the Irish things that play into our worldly culture. I want to go a little deeper with tradition, and I think that'd be really fun. Like even splitting the G
Pick out a couple
for the
Irish
Guinness.
Yeah, it's got to be there.
Say it again, Ray.
to learn a couple Irish jigs.
Well, that's one of the tasks is that we have to sing a ballad.
Papa Reddy's
I like it.
We have to sing a ballad.
Right.
And here's the thing: not all of us can do the task because one of us is gonna maybe chicken out, or the other one can just take lead, and we have
Yeah.
to do it together.
One
you
of them
know?
gets too drunk. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh well, you'll have to watch and see.
Yeah,
But
right.
just the idea
Stay
alone,
tuned, folks.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Just the idea alone has just
About
been
this much
really,
longer. No, I'm kidding.
really exciting.
I agree.
I think,
Yeah,
and also
yeah.
too, like on top of it being this like a good idea, right? I think that obviously even Ray can fucking relate to you right now. I think it's a personal idea, in a personal
Close to home,
story
to say the least.
that would also mean a lot for you. You know, you could see yourself playing that role.
I'm playing it right now.
Yeah.
not the Papa Ready part, but
No,
the
I
leading up
understand.
to where my life is. I just went through a huge transition in my life, you know, and it's been leading up to this moment,
Yeah.
you know, and
Little
it,
flashes, quick clips.
and I
A 2-minute thing of
sure,
from yesterday, then back.
hell yeah,
God.
Right
Ray,
now.
you're producer. You're already
Yeah.
locked in, dude.
Next, bring the women in.
Let's go. I mean the swimming.
Oh shit!
I mean the swimming.
Oh.
Irish women.
Oh my god!
Loved ones.
Do we need to give him a mic?
Oh my
Dude? Why
god!
is he over there still?
Holy shit!
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. But I'm excited, guys. Just to even have this talk and think about it, and having the support back home, like with Paul and the pub, and
Everyone.
I mean we have
Oh, they'll eat it up.
we have the
They'll eat
we have
it
the
up.
pub, we have the reception, we have this castle that's connected to it. Ferns also has a lovely graveyard. Like
It's
it is-
beautiful. I walked through
it
it.
overlooks these rolling hills. It feels like you're on a movie
Graveyard
set.
where the chest is buried.
You know what I'm saying?
We saw
There's-
quite a bit of the countryside, but Ferns, it's like once you're there and you learn the lay of the land,
I
it's
just
a
think-
beautiful little town.
I just think people would love to see that story come to life. I really do.
I agree.
Yeah.
And you know, we talked about this too. We see through the American lens. Obviously, Anthony's more American Irish, but like he's seeing it through his lens. I'm seeing it through mine. I even told him when I was there. You mentioned it before I got there that it's like a movie set.
And I want it to be. Yeah, it is. Sorry.
No. I'm just saying.
Yes.
And like you get it. You live there for 200 days, man. You get it. But like even my short like time there, like I saw it and I saw the potential. I'm like, I get it. I get
Yeah.
what you're seeing. We're seeing. You know.
Which is the whole reason why I was hoping you would be there to see that, and you're gonna be there.
I
Yeah,
know
Whether we
you're
get you on a
going.
fucking train to a ferry,
Or strap you.
we piggyback you, or drug you to get on a flight.
We'll drug you.
We'll figure it out.
Sedation.
We'll figure it out.
I'll bring the stuff.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
There you go, Ray.
Tranquilizers.
Look,
Yeah,
I'm
Sedation.
excited about it.
Yeah.
Night and day.
I really
I'm
am.
super excited
and,
about it.
And
Yeah.
I think that the tone of the movie too, it's not going to be something that's like a comedy, or it's going to be like that real life situation, but not like
It's
has
not
to be
over the top
so over the
dramatic.
top.
I get it. Yeah.
What are the movies that we talked about that is very similar to, like Sacramento with Michael
Sacramento's a great tone. God damn.
A Real Pain.
A
Cera?
real,
A Real
pain.
Pain would be a
Real
really
pain.
good
Maybe some
example.
dry comedy every day.
There will
Yeah,
be-
but, it wouldn't be an Irish movie. It wasn't a dry
Yeah.
comedy, that Ray. Come on now.
Just a few.
For fuck's sake, Ray, you gotta have a little bit of comedy.
Dry comedy.
Shit.
I'm so glad I cursed.
Some
I
dark
wasn't sure he was gonna
comedy.
take it well or not.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think like with that realism and like, you know, for me as a director, like I'll bring like, you know, I obviously Peninsula Nights. No, it was more Woody Allen vibes and shit, but like I love like Apatow. I love that like that tone too, where it's like,
I know,
you know,
what you want.
I get it too. I get what he
agree.
wants.
The thing is, yeah.
Talk to me, baby.
I think we're all on the same fucking page. I'm just saying like
We're on
there will
the same
be
page
a
here.
tone and a vibe that like curates a
And we have this-
serious but fun tone.
Yeah, we have a good chemistry. That's why I think
For
this
sure.
is going to work so well, because
Yeah.
we just have to play ourselves, and we're all passionate and we get along really well. So
We get it.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
We understand each other.
And we're saying this now because we're gonna make it happen. That's why I waited for the end.
We're gonna
to
hold ourselves
happen.
accountable.
Yeah, we're holding ourselves accountable.
For sure.
Yeah,
You've given a lot of insight to what we can do.
We're
with
gonna
it,
do it.
you
Yes.
know?
No charge. Fair pay.
Oh my God.
Oh no, we'll pay you.
What are you gonna do with him if he goes to Ireland?
Free
What are we gonna
Do
do?
you think they're gonna love him or are they gonna kick him out?
Oh my gosh, he's never gonna leave.
Yeah.
Oh,
As long as the
You
Irish
might
will
have
have
to stay
him.
there, Ray.
show me the carry gold.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh shit! This motherfucker.
Gosh,
And the weed lady.
absolutely. What do you think? We did it.
I think we should.
I
make
loved
this
it, dude.
fucking movie. I actually love the
We're
movie.
gonna make the movie, guys. Boys,
Handshakes all around.
boys.
Gentlemen,
What was this?
This is episode
2005?
16.
I'd like to
1600.
say, you know what?
Yeah, 1669.
The Born Reddy Podcast, the Anthony show, as I call it.
The
It's
Anthony
just a
show.
good vibe.
Anthony.
It's a good vibe. Thank you for having me on.
Thank you guys.
I
for
actually loved how you conducted this whole thing. It was like you asked fucking killer questions.
It's
and
You're a
it's way
star.
more fun with an audience and guests.
Actually, it was pretty
we
fucking
need
fun.
to have
Yeah.
a
And
guest always.
Live
I love
pods.
having
And
how?
not to mention that
Yes?
Born Reddy actually sprung Jason Bourne before
Oh
he ever
my
started
God.
this. It's just a
Whoa, dude.
We want to put it out there for some of the more convicted listeners.
Hey, Damon's an
Sure.
Irishman too. He
is,
gets it.
He is Irish.
A wee bit of a tale, but
Yeah, that's right.
people
Yes,
like-
that's right.
God.
That's right. No, the whole reason why I even did this is because I want to be inclusive for everyone, and
Yeah.
I want the viewer to feel like they're sitting in the living room with us.
This
Yeah.
might be our best one
You know,
yet.
and I want to be able to share stories, and then I
Yeah.
want them to be engaged, like where they can ask questions after, or if they maybe you want to be on, or maybe they have anything.
Dude, I
Okay.
think
I
we,
just want
you
it to
had
be
some.
very,
There
like,
was some crowd work going
I
on,
know, I love
Anthony.
this.
It was great.
This protection plan wouldn't allow
Let's
my face
hold
to be
yourself
on the
accountable.
Yeah.
my
Who
God.
do you want to interview next?
No, I'm good.
I get to interview anyone.
Anyone? Well, someone
Okay.
that you know that
Okay,
you
well,
can get.
it's my dad.
Wow.
It's
Number
it's
one.
One of the reasons why I wanted to start because him and I have a very unique relationship.
Ah.
We're not always getting along, which makes it more fun
Okay.
for everyone else around me, my friends. But also it made me really learn about choices and how you love your family. Especially it's like this. The best quote I heard was in Ted Lasso, and it said, appreciate them for who they are and forgive them for what they've done.
Love it.
And I love that because that's something that I think I've learned to choose with my dad.
Mm.
And after losing a parent, it's a very special club to be in. I talked about this.
Yeah.
And then when it's just you and the other person, and my dad and I are very close,
Mhm.
I had to be a lot more patient and learn, but also be myself, where I'm not afraid to say what I need to say.
I feel like you're past the fear phase, man.
Yeah, I think I want him to see, like, this is who I've become, and this is who I am, and I'm not just trying to be the son anymore. I want to actually be somewhere where him and I meet together where it's like, we're also friends, and I think we've done that. We've done a great job. But what makes us so special is that we can have the up and down all around, and at the end of the day, we love each other for it.
I'll say this, dude. When we were in Ireland, like, dude, you two are best friends. Like, for sure.
Yeah?
For sure. You're getting an espresso pods. You do that for your homie.
Oh,
I'll get you the pods, bro.
yeah.
I'm going to be there, so I'm going to go out of my way. I'm at Tesco. What do you need?
Yeah.
Come on, dude.
Yeah,
he is a
I'm constantly
brother.
checking in on him just to
Yeah,
make
yeah,
sure he's okay.
That's
And
super
he
cool.
is. He's
Bro.
always good. He's my best friend, man.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
And,
blessing.
at the
It
end
is
of the
a
day,
true
he's my best
blessing.
friend, and I choose for him to be in my life as long as he wants the same thing, and I want him to be there, and he knows that.
Papa
Even if we
knows,
have
dude,
our
for sure.
riffs and arguments,
That's
so
all that matters. No family is perfect, and if they say they are, they're fucking liars.
they're full of shit, right? Right?
They're full of shit. So
Thank you.
deep. Shite.
Yeah, full of shit.
Well said.
The Irish don't split up, man.
No,
We stay
no,
together.
we do. Boys, this was a lot of fun.
Absolutely.
Let's
Can I
wrap
add
this
one
up.
more comment? Just
Yes,
one thing?
of course.
Short one. I didn't realize it, but we shot a pod last night. Today, dude, we could be doing this way more often than we're doing it.
Maybe we should start our own thing.
I think we should start
Yeah, I'm down.
Doing it
yeah.
all the time.
Look, I want to do
Couple
this
times
as
a
much as I
week,
can
couple
because
times a month.
selfishly, this is fun for
If
me.
you
I
guys
love
are-
it,
If
dude.
you
I
guys
could
have
talk
made it
to
this
you every
far,
day.
if you guys have made it this far,
course they have.
just go hit the like, subscribe, do your thing. Obviously, you know what it does. It helps us out. Well, it helps him out, and I'm just a guy here, but it helps him out.
Anthony, plug
So-
skis. Should we do plug skis and out?
We don't even need to plug it. They got it. We know what to do.
You
Go
want
to
to do
the.
one last thing? Tell them where to find
Well,
you, CV.
Yeah, do a little plug, and then I have the closing.
You do your
ceremony.
closing. I just saying
Yeah.
for him. 'cause
Yeah, yeah.
For me,
You
if
talk
you're
to
an
him.
actor, so if you're an actor and you're serious about being in a movie, a real feature film, none of that CSI guy number 3 who's dead in a body bag, follow me on Instagram at Stephen Rayger, STEPHEN, Rayger, RAYGER. I give out amazing advice. I've been in a real fucking movie. You can be in a real one too. All right?
check me out YouTube at Devin Thomas Film, Instagram at Devin Thomas Film. Subscribe, watch Unscripted Podcast, check out Peninsula Nights.
Okay, boys, I usually say at the very end, ready or not, and you get to say whatever you want. It could be a word, it could be a phrase, it could be a movie. So
What?
when I say ready or not, then you say something at the end to close it out.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Well,
like a nice little fun
I
thing.
feel like I already know what I'm going to say. Then.
Perfect. I already know what you're going to say because it's already so.
Here I come.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
well, you can say whatever you
Oh,
want.
I didn't think of that.
That's what I thought of.
I thought
Everyone-
ready or not.
it's like the
Ready or
famous line,
not.
right? Of course. Okay, how about this? We'll do a movie. Just think of a movie. Just for fun, your favorite
I've got
movie. I'm
something
gonna say
else.
ready or not. Debbie, you're gonna go first. I'll say ready or not, and then you go, and then we'll close it out.
Fuck, that's so hard.
It's such a long closing, but I love this part. Okay.
Right now I have it
favorite movie that I've been watching this
recently.
Okay, here we
Yeah,
go.
exactly.
I'm gonna start with Devin. Ready? Ready or not?
The Smashing Machine.
Ready or not?
Titanic.
Wow, it's a great choice.
Thanks, everyone. Love y'all.
All right, love you guys.
Peace.
Love you, buddy.
Thanks so much, guys.
Love you,
No,
man.
thank you.
Seriously, I love
Thank
you guys.
you, man. Thank
Thanks
you
so
for
much
having
doing
me.
this, Ray. Thank you.
Perfect. Let's jam.
Let's jam.